big man inside, and Qudus Wahab, a transfer from Georgetown, 2021 All Big Ten tournament, Big East tournament team player, and you got to keep him off the boards. He will be crashing that offensive glass hard, along with Hakeem Hart and Donta Scott, big kid from Philadelphia. He likes to mix it up inside. So all 5 guys for the Hawkeyes. You're going to win this game. You got to win the battle of the boards.
We're just 10 miles northeast of the nation's capital, downtown Washington, D.C., here at College Park, Maryland. This beautiful Xfinity Coliseum Stadium sits right on the campus of the University of Maryland. Seats just under 18,000. The Terrapins and the Hawkeyes have split the last 10 games. Iowa is 2-3 in this building. Xfinity Center celebrating its 20th birthday this year. We'll be right back with more on the EMC Insurance pregame show. EMC, you've worked hard to build your business. Now count on EMC Insurance Companies to protect it, and find your agent at emcins.com. We're sponsored by U.S. Cellular, America's locally grown wireless with a nationwide network built from your town up. We're proud to be the official wireless provider of the Iowa Hawkeyes. Call in with your questions and comments on the Hawkeye Fan call-in line. That toll-free number is 877-464-2957. The Hawkeye hotline, 1-877-GO-HAWKS. Leave your comment or question with our in-studio producer, Brady, and he'll pass it along to us. Well, coming up next, we'll take a trip down memory lane with the Hawkeye historical winning moment presented by our friends at Riverside Casino and Golf Resort. You know, Jordan Bohannon has had many great shooting nights in his career, and none better than here at the Xfinity Center, where he nailed 8 of 10 three-point tries, scored 24 points total as Iowa outlasted Maryland 84-76 that night, almost 5 years to the day, February 27th of 2017. We'll talk about that more when we return. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
Hey, Hawk fans, Gary Dolphin here. For that extra edge that comes from looking and feeling my best, I reach for my Authentic Brand gear. The style and comfort of Authentic Brand by TCB Companies delivers that boost of confidence to be my best. Authentic Brand gear can do the same for you or your entire workforce. Outfit your life with Authentic Brand gear by TCB Companies. And don't just do it in Authentic Brand.
The Hawkeyes know a successful team works together to take the shot and score at Carver Hawkeye Arena. Case IH knows a thing or two about teamwork too. From tractors, planters, and combines to hay and forage tools, our equipment helps farmers meet their demands in and out of the field. Check out a winning lineup by visiting your local Case IH dealer or go to caseih.com/Hawkeyes and ask about 0% financing. Go Hawkeyes!
Multi-platinum country superstar Sarah Evans is bringing her Copy That tour to the newly remodeled event center at Riverside Casino and Golf Resort on May 21st.
And I could not ask for more. You were born to fly. No place that far.
Tickets are on sale now at riversidecasinoandresort.com.
Do you ever feel like you spend more time trying to work out than actually working out? Skip the hassles and bring the gym into your home with help from the friendly fitness experts at Shields. We'll help you choose the right equipment to meet your goals, and we'll be right there with you for delivery, setup, and service. And with the Shields guarantee, you never take a chance on your purchase. If you don't love it, we'll make it right. This year, it's your space, your time, your fitness, with a little help from Shields. In store or online at shields.com.
Is your work environment safe? It can be with help from EMC Insurance Companies. Use our loss control resources for online driver training, tools to avoid slips, trips, and falls, ways to improve workstation ergonomics, techniques for proper lifting, and so much more. Get safety videos and materials for your employees, all at no additional cost. When you insure your business with EMC. Learn more at emcins.com.
Hey, it's hard to beat an instant winner, and that's just what InstaPlay gives you. You buy a ticket, and then you can win instantly. But we wanted to make it even better. Right now, all non-winning InstaPlay tickets are eligible to play it again. You can enter for another chance to win big cash prizes from $1,000 to $20,000. Might be hard to beat, but $20,000 would do it for me. Visit ialottery.com for complete details.
Welcome back to the Xfinity Center in College Park, Maryland, where tonight the Hawkeyes go for win number 16 and, more importantly, get back to level 500 in the Big Ten at 6-6 as the season presses on into the second half of the schedule. Bobby, the Hawks went with a lineup change on Sunday afternoon. A lot of people have been buzzing about that. They moved Jordan Bohannon back to the point guard, the number 1 spot. Tony Perkins was at the shooting guard. How do you think that affected the lineup in a positive way?
Well, in a positive way, you got Jordan Bohannon the basketball. So I think he's more comfortable with the ball in his hands instead of running around on that baseline where they can be physical with him down there and lock him up, hand-to-hand combat, if you will, down low. He's just a little guy. So now you move him out to the point. Nothing Joe Toussaint hasn't done. It's just a chance to get Jordan Bohannon more involved in the offense. So in the game with Tony Perkins starting there, the Hawks get off to a slow start against Minnesota. And I think that's just a little bit of the adjustment period with a lineup change. But they got behind, and then the Jabo 3 made it 8-5, and the Hawks were off and running. So, yeah, I think it was positive. We'll go with the same way here this evening's game and hope for another shooting performance like Jabo knocked down in his sophomore year.
They need to find a way to get him going. 4 of his last 5 games, he's not been in double figures just one time, but he's kept a good attitude. We're going to hear from Jordan next as we present our Hawkeye historical winning moment, courtesy of Riverside Casino and Golf Resort, home of the Draft Day Sports Lounge. Boy, will they have a crowd down there Sunday for the big game, but they'll have room for you. Riverside features a luxury hotel and spa, 5 restaurants, and more, just minutes south of Iowa City. Maybe come to the Iowa-Nebraska game Sunday afternoon, then head down to Riverside Casino. It was, as I mentioned before the last break, our game here 5 years ago, almost to the day, February 25th of 2017. Bohannon scored then a career-high 24 points. He hit 8 of 10 from distance, and the Hawkeyes rolled to a surprisingly easy 83-69 victory. Jordan loves this kind of atmosphere where it's usually sold out. They have an incredible student body here, but he quieted him down. I asked him what he remembered about that game.
I just remember how quiet the crowd was. We had a lot of fun that game. We silenced the crowd pretty early, got on top of that team, and my freshman year, that was a lot of fun, and a little different last year when we played here with no fans and stuff, but that freshman year is probably one of the most memorable moments of my career for sure.
So now you're running a lot of sideline to sideline trying to get open, baseline patterns, coming off a lot of screens, and yet you're struggling putting up numbers like that. What's it going to take to get you back to that level of 5 years ago?
Yeah, just staying confident. I felt like I've done a good job of just keeping positive and trying to be that leader on the court, because even if my shot's not falling, I know that there's other facets of my game that helps other guys out, whether that's getting Keegan open because my guy's chasing me around and setting the screen for his guy, but I know my shots will fall. I always said the term regression to the mean. I've always been a bit statistics guy, a numbers guy, so I know that I'm a 40% three-point shooter at some point. Those numbers are always going to go back to that.
And that probably has contributed to their 2-game losing streak. Bohannon, no shooting slump there as he stroked a deep 3, and the Hawkeyes lead it 8-4. And it comes to Cook, right back to Bohannon. A 3-ball good again. Jordan Bohannon is stuck on automatic. Back to Bohannon. Jordan drives inside. He's trapped in there, nowhere to go. Finds Cook, though, sliding to the basket. He scores off the window, and another foul called on Maryland. And it comes to Bohannon. Between the leg dribbles, Cowan stays with him. Jordan forces a 3 and hits it before the horn went off. So Nicholas will inbound right in front of our broadcast perch to Cook. Now to Bohannon. Jordan, 3 more. Yes, sir. Dial it up to Nicholas Bear. Left side. Nicholas drives inside to Bohannon. He lets fly with another 3. Good again. Good again. Man, does he love this place. He loves this place, and hopefully he'll blow a few kisses tonight in the person of 3-point goals. He scored a career-high 25. The Hawks rolled to an easy 83-69 win. Tyler Cook had a big game that night as well. 21 points, 10 rebounds for the Hawkeyes, who improved to 16-13 and got back to level 500 in conference play at 8-8. So I remember, Bobby, I looked it up. Jordan, who's averaging 9.8 points a game now, was averaging 9.2 when entering that game. So truly, history can repeat itself.
Absolutely. And, Jordan now in his 6th year. He's the senior. He's the veteran out there, the steadying presence for the Hawkeyes. And I know when he walked into the arena this morning when we went through our shoot-around, he got a good feeling, he said. Some people like different arenas. The backdrops in different arenas are good for the shooters. So we're going to watch him early, watch him in warm-up, see how he's firing. But he's healthy and playing at a high level.
And he was scoring that night against a really good Maryland defensive team. Kevin Herter, Bruno Fernando, the outstanding talent was on that team in the middle. Daryl Morcell, Michael Tchaikovsky. Mark Turgeon was coaching the team then. Danny Manning's coaching it now. Hopefully Jordan can get off early. Usually he is, as Fran likes to say, he whacked his first couple threes on Sunday. See if he can sustain it tonight.
Yeah, when you're a shooter, Gary, when you can see the ball go through the basket, go through the net, it's just a certain feeling about it. It just increases your confidence level sky high. So very important, and Bohannon gets off to a good start. If he doesn't, then it'd be the setup, man. Get the big fella involved inside. Philip Rebracha, I think, can do some damage in there. But Keegan Murray, he likes playing against Maryland, too. 21-15 in Iowa City.
Coming up next, more breakdown of tonight's game, Iowa and Maryland. And we'll take a peek at the U.S. Bank scoreboard early games. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
American Equity salutes today's hero of the game and is a proud sponsor of the ongoing recognition of our military at Hawkeye games this season. Thank you to all the men and women, past and present, who have served our country and allow all of us to enjoy the freedom and liberty we enjoy today. American Equity's vision is to become the premier insurance company specializing in retirement savings and income products. To learn more about our company, please visit our website at american-equity.com.
When you build a network locally engineered for the home team, you know how important a strong connection is on game day. So you give every fan in town access to 5G at no extra charge. Now, when you switch to US Cellular, you can get unlimited 5G data for only $30 a month with 4 lines. Join the nationwide network built from your town up and stay connected to your home team with US Cellular 5G. Switch today and get unlimited 5G data for only $30 a month with 4 lines. Terms apply. 5G not available everywhere. See uscellular.com for details.
Hey, burger fans. This is Jill from the Burger Shed, inviting you to come out and grab a burger tonight. While you're here, get your hands on my personal favorite, the Farmhouse Burger. This mighty burger is topped with a fried egg, hash browns, bacon, jam, and American cheese. If burgers aren't your thing, we have plenty of other Shed classics like the pork tenderloin and a killer brisket dinner too. Don't forget to sweeten your meal with our real ice cream shakes. Burgers, beers, and a bunch of BS. Burger Shed, Bass Pro Drive in Altoona.
Hi, I'm Gary Dolphin. Lennox has been building furnaces and air conditioners here in Iowa since 1895. And Lennox dealers have been selling and installing these high-efficiency Lennox products for just as long. When you call Wyckoff Heating in Des Moines, you know you're calling one of the best names in the indoor comfort business. Dave Lennox knows that when you turn to Wyckoff Heating, your home will be exceptionally comfortable. For the best home comfort system you can buy in the Des Moines area, it's Lennox and Wyckoff Heating. Lennox, Wyckoff Heating, and the Hawkeyes. There's a winning combination.
What's better than bread? More bread. Put more bread in your wallet when you make no car payments for the next 3 months by moving your car loan to Community Choice. Plus, we'll do our best to help you lower your monthly payment. You know what? We'll even go one better. We'll buy your car loan. Get $150 cash when you sell us your vehicle loan of $15,000 or more. It takes just 60 seconds to get started online. Go to unbankyourBread.com. See website for details on subject credit approval and analysis.
Facing a criminal charge or complicated family law situation? Regardless of the circumstances, Carr Law Firm has a trial experts that understand how much is on the line. Your priorities are our priorities, and we will fight for the solution that best fits your needs. Our experienced trial attorneys will aggressively defend your rights in court and do everything they can to protect your future by fighting for you. Go to carlawiowa.com for a free consultation. That's Carr with 2 R's, lawiowa.com.
Back at the Xfinity Center in College Park, Maryland, where in just a little bit the Iowa Hawkeyes take on the Maryland Terrapins. A Big Ten basketball showdown here. Hawks trying to get back to 500 in the conference. Iowa is tops in the country in assist-to-turnover ratio at 1.82 and third in the fewest turnovers per game at just under 9 with a turnover margin of +6. That's off the charts, and it has a lot to do with the play recently and really consistently throughout the year by Patrick Mccaffrey. A key for Iowa tonight is another strong supporting role by the 6'9", 6'10" redshirt sophomore from Iowa City West. He's been a great complement to Keegan Murray's team-leading numbers. Patrick scored a personal best 18 points and put up a career-high 7 rebounds last time out against the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Bobby Hansen, Patrick gives the Hawks another legitimate, productive option.
He really does. Got that outside shot working, Gary. He's hitting the boards. Got 7 rebounds over the last couple of games, shooting about 45% the last 6, averaging almost 12 points a game. But where before, earlier in the season, he was getting into the paint, a little unsure what he wanted to do, throw up some off-balance shots. Recently, he's been getting his feet underneath him, finishing them at the rim, or he's been floating out onto the perimeter, knocking down that three-point shot. It's so vital to get another outside threat for the Hawkeyes. Patrick McCaffrey has been that guy the last 6 games.
Averaging 11.5 points on the season to go with 4 rebounds and almost 2 assists a game. So he's been a good distributor as well. In fact, he's shooting 45.5% in the last half dozen games. That's really outstanding.
It really is outstanding. And it's all about confidence with Patrick early in the sophomore season here, junior in school, but the sophomore year eligibility-wise. And, you know, he told us prior to the game the other night that he was going to come out and get buckets. So we can call him P. McBuckets the rest of the way out. Just keep making buckets, Patrick.
I like that. And hopefully Jordan Bohanna and the others jump on board that scoring train here tonight against the Maryland Terrapins. Hawk fans, subscribe to the Fight for Iowa podcast feed and get full broadcast replays of the Lisa Bluter and Fran McCaffrey Hawk Talk radio programs, weekly Fight for Iowa and Herky's voice podcasts, exclusive game day content, and more. Head to your favorite podcast app and search for the Fight for Iowa podcast. Register now for the Iowa Hawkeye Rocket League Showdown. That's coming up courtesy of Monster Energy, Vitamin Water, and Atlantic Coca-Cola Bottling Company. This free-to-play intramural 2 versus 2 Rocket League tournament is open to everyone. Sign up at rally.gg/Iowa. That's rally.gg/Iowa. Online competition will be held February 19th with live finals in the IMU Ballroom on Sunday, February 20th. A U.S. Bank scoreboard is in order. We know when you invest in a community, the community invests in you. U.S. Bank is committed to providing high-quality, innovative products and services that meet the needs and demands of our customers. U.S. Bank is an equal housing lender, member FDIC. Nothing going on in terms of scores right now. Iowa's the early game. The Hawks and the Terps tip off at 6 o'clock Iowa time. And after that, it's number 4 Purdue at Michigan tonight. The Hawks have Michigan on the schedule next week. Last night, the Hawkeye women defeated Minnesota in Iowa City, 88-78, as Caitlin Clark continued her offensive tear with 32 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists. Monica Sonano had 23 points. Good to see Gabby Marshall back out on the floor playing as well. Back to men's basketball. 9th-ranked Duke is at Clemson tonight. Later, Pacific visits number 2 Gonzaga. And late tonight, it's 7th-ranked Arizona up in Washington State. Don't forget the big wrestling match coming up Saturday, Oklahoma State and the Hawkeyes. It's called the Bout at the Ballpark in Arlington, Texas, the brand new home, beautiful stadium of the Texas Rangers. Stephen Grace and Mark Ironside will have that call on AM 800, our affiliate in Iowa City, their KXIC, and it'll be streamed online via iHeartRadio app. That's our U.S. Bank scoreboard update, and we'll have more on our Hawkeye pregame coverage courtesy of EMC Insurance in just a minute. In fact, we'll chat with Maryland interim head coach Danny Manning next. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
Multi-platinum country superstar Sarah Evans is bringing her Copy That tour to the newly remodeled event center at Riverside Casino and Golf Resort on May 21st.
And I could not ask for more. You were born to fly. No place that far.
Tickets are on sale now at riversidecasinoandresort.com.
Do you ever feel like you spend more time trying to work out than actually working out? Skip the hassles and bring the gym into your home with help from the friendly fitness experts at Shields. We'll help you choose the right equipment to meet your goals, and we'll be right there with you for delivery, setup, and service. And with the Shields guarantee, you never take a chance on your purchase. If you don't love it, we'll make it right. This year, it's your space, your time, your fitness, with a little help from Shields. In store or online at shields.com.
At MidAmerican Energy, we harvest the wind to provide you with clean, affordable energy. But did you know our commitment to wind energy also creates jobs and generates millions in local revenue? That's money your community can use to fix roads, support first responders, and improve schools. MidAmerican Energy's commitment to renewable energy delivers positive results for our state. And it's one more way we're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Hi, Hawk fans. This is Gary Dolphin. I've been telling you about Authentic Brand's superb Hawkeye gear. But did you know Authentic Brand by TCB Companies is an official outfitter of well-known enterprises and organizations, including iHeartRadio Group and Learfield? The style and comfort and great looks of Authentic Brand gear, both sporty and professional, will give your image a boost. Outfit your personal and professional life in Authentic Brand gear.
Knowing that I can make a difference in my patients' lives keeps me motivated every single day. Hi, I'm Dr. Kanya Ferguson at University of Iowa Healthcare. With academic medicine, we see the toughest cases, so we're always innovating. And we bring the best minds together to collaborate, so there's more brain power focused on you. Because that leads to exceptional care for our patients and our community. See how at uihc.org.
When you set up a savings goal with U.S. Bank, it grows with you. There's no limit to what you can crochet. Can do. Doesn't have to be crocheting, but it totally could be. Like the headphones you're listening to this ad with, you could totally crochet those. There's no telling where your savings goal will take you. Maybe you'll save enough for yarn to crochet your house or the whole town. Oh, right. Doesn't have to be crochet related.
Set up savings goals on the U.S. Bank mobile app, even for the wildest of dreams. U.S. Bank. We'll get there together. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back to the EMC Insurance pregame show. We're getting closer to Iowa, Maryland, tipping off at 6 o'clock Iowa time. Let's hear from the Maryland side now with assistant coach Greg Manning. He's brought to you by Grizzly Coolers. Shop now for Iowa Hawkeye. Grizzly Coolers and drinkware at local retailers and online at grizzlycoolers.com. It's a great Iowa company up in Decorah. Grizzly Coolers, bear tough for hunting, fishing, and camping, and built to last for a lifetime of tailgating. Assistant coach Greg Manning, no relation to Danny Manning, sits in with us here. I reminded him that Maryland is one of 6 Big Ten teams that have a combined 6 Quad 1 and Quad 2 victories. They've defeated Florida. They beat Illinois. They won at Rutgers. The Terps won at Northwestern. They certainly are capable.
Yeah, it's been a tricky year, with everything that went on. We do have 5 or 6 Quad 1 win, 2 wins, so we play up to our competition, and then at times we've played down to our competition. So we've been trying to get the guys to be consistent all year, and that's something we're still trying to do through practice. But I'll tell you what, since Coach Turgeon stepped down, the guys have bought in. They've showed up every day to practice. They're working as hard as they can, and obviously we'd like to have a few more wins, but we've won some good ones, some important ones, and hopefully down the stretch here, we keep reminding our guys we got 8 regular season games left. They won at least 1 in the Big Ten tournament, so you got a lot of time left, almost half a season. So hopefully we can get a few more of those Quad 1 and 2 wins.
Well, you've got some tremendous veterans leading you. Let's start with Eric Ayala. He's been consistent all year. Yeah, Eric's great. He's a 4-year player here. Obviously started a lot of games in his career. I think he's top 3 now in 3-point field goals made here at the University of Maryland. So good player, leader for us on the court. Not a vocal leader, but a leader by his play. And he's a guy we're going to lean on down the stretch here to try to win some games heading into March. How did you find Fats Russell way up there in Rhode Island? That's got to be a good story.
Yeah, Fats is a great kid. We played Fats 2 years ago, so we played Fats here when Rhode Island came here and played us. Probably dumb scheduling on our part because they were really good and had a lead late in the game. We ended up winning the game, but we knew right away, like, wow, that kid's somebody we need to keep our eye on if he decides to transfer. And then obviously the rules changed. So, and then he's from Philadelphia, so he played high school ball with Dante Scott. He knows Hakeem Hart and Qudus Wahab. So, just the ties between those guys and having played him, we were lucky to get him here.
Coach, how about the Hawkeyes the second time around? It was a really entertaining game in Iowa City.
Yeah, that was early on. That was our second Big Ten game, our first true road game of the year. A really good team, very well coached by Fran McCaffrey and his staff, and talented. Can really, you guys can score the ball at a high pace. You change your defenses up, play 3-2, 2-3, matchup man. So he throws a lot of stuff at teams, and we're going to have to really hone in on Bohannon, who's had a career here in Maryland. It seems like he hits 7 threes every time he's in this building, and then obviously Murray's playing out of his mind this year and one of the top scorers in the country. So we're going to have to be locked in defensively, and then hopefully offensively we can just hang in there and score enough points to compete with the Hawkeyes.
When you watch Keegan Murray play, what do you see? What do you compare him to?
I see an NBA player. I see a pro out there. That's somebody that everybody in the league probably wishes they have. I think what's neat about him is just his demeanor and the way he carries himself. Like a lot of guys that are as good as him or a little bit better or worse at that level, that a lot of flash to him and flair to him, and Keegan kind of just seems to be even keel all the time. Whether he has 2 points or 30, you don't really know. So just a really good player. He scores it at all 3 levels, and a matchup nightmare for everybody.
Man, hopefully Keegan is another nightmare for the Terrapins here on the road tonight. Coach Manning, thank you very much. He's brought to you by Grizzly Coolers. Hawk fans, experience your home away from home at Coralville's finest all-suite hotels. Homewood Suites and Home 2 Suites by Hilton. Each offer guests spacious suites, a complimentary breakfast, 24-hour fitness center, pool, hot tub, guest laundry, and convenient locations, including the Iowa River Landing. Let their warm and friendly staff take care of you and your family when you next visit Hawkeye Country. Homewood Suites and Home 2 Suites by Hilton. Fran McCaffrey is back. Welcome back, Fran. He joins us next on the Hawkeye pregame show, courtesy of EMC Insurance and your Iowa John Deere dealers. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
What's better than bread? More bread. Put more bread in your wallet when you make no car payments for the next 3 months by moving your car loan to Community Choice. Plus, we'll do our best to help you lower your monthly payment. You know what? We'll even go one butter. We'll buy your car loan. Get $150 cash when you sell us your vehicle loan of $15,000 or more. It takes just 60 seconds to get started online. Go to unbankyyourbread.com. See website for details on subject credit approval and analysis.
What are you craving? The Wig and Pin in Ankeny, across from DMAC, is proud to offer dine-in and carry-out. Home of the famous Flying Tomato Pizza and Chicago-style deep dish, the Wig has all of your favorites, including thin crust pizza, appetizers, lots of sandwiches like the Turkey Club and Reuben, soups and salads you'll love, and a full bar. Call to order or just come on in for lunch and dinner. The Wig and Pin in Ankeny. What are you craving?
It's a new season. Get ready for more men's and women's college sports excellence. Trophies will be awarded in June to schools who take the top spot in the 2021-22 Learfield Directors Cup. The premier award recognizes one winning institution in all competitive divisions. Follow your favorite team's progress as seasonal standings are announced at L Directors Cup on Twitter and online at directorscup.org. The crowning achievement in college athletics.
You're not selling a product, you're selling a promise. When we're subject to horrible winters, hailstorms, windstorms, you learn quick that you really are selling a promise, not just collecting a premium.
An independent insurance agent on doing the right thing.
West Bend's the one company that I would feel confident calling the president of the company. I know he'd pick up the phone and we'd have a conversation.
West Bend, the worst brings out our best. Visit thesilverlining.com to find out more.
This is Gary Dolphin. Lennox has been building furnaces and air conditioners here in Iowa since 1895. And Lennox dealers have been selling and installing these high-efficiency Lennox products for just as long. When you call 72 Degrees Comfort Company in Ankeny and the Des Moines metro area, you know you're calling one of the best names in the indoor comfort business. Dave Lennox knows that when you turn to 72 Degrees, your home will be exceptionally comfortable. For the best home comfort system you can buy, it's Lennox and 72 Degrees. Lennox, 72 Degrees, and the Hawkeyes. That's a winning combination.
Facing a criminal charge or complicated family law situation? Regardless of circumstances, Carr Law Firm has the trial experts that understand how much is on the line. Your priorities are our priorities, and we fight for the solution that best fits your needs. Our experienced trial attorneys will aggressively defend your rights in court and do everything they can to protect your future by fighting for you. Go to carlawiowa.com for a free consultation. That is Carr with 2 R's, lawiowa.com.
Iowa, Maryland, heading for a 6 p.m. tip-off here tonight. Welcome back to the EMC Insurance pregame show. Gary Dolphin with Bobby Hansen. Our engineer-producer is Corey Sheets. Iowa is second in the Big Ten and 8th nationally in scoring offense, a little over 82 points per game. The Hawkeyes have ranked first in the Big Ten in scoring offense the last 3 seasons. If they get north of 82 tonight, they're going to be in good shape. Let's welcome back and hear now from Iowa basketball coach Fran McCaffrey. He's brought to you by your Iowa John Deere dealer, including KC Nielsen with locations in Kanawha, Harcourt, Woolstock, Manson, Buffalo Center, and Esterville. Sunday's Hawkeye victory over the Minnesota Golden Gophers was the perfect tonic for Coach McCaffrey and his recovery from the virus.
Yeah, I thought we played really well, Dolph. Really proud of the guys. Stuck to the game plan. Had a few hiccups in the first half and made all the corrections in the second half. But really it was our defense, as you saw. I mean, we really got after them defensively, put pressure on them, got consecutive stops, which enabled us to run and get some easy baskets to the other end.
Coach, what was it about that man-to-man, especially in the second half, which really flipped momentum solidly in Iowa's favor?
Well, I thought it started with the point of pressure. I thought Ulis was terrific, but also I thought Keegan Murray on Jamison Battle, one of the better players in our league, obviously. Battle and Keegan was just right on him. I thought our ball screen defense was good. We kind of got Peyton Willis under control. He's a handful. He was really hurting us in the first half, not so much in the second half. But we kept putting the pressure on him, kept going at them and try to wear them down a little bit, and we did.
Fran, J-Bo to the 1 and Tony Perkins to the 2. In your mind, how did that play out?
Well, I thought it was really good. I mean, I thought J-Bo pushed it, moved it, did a really good job, hit a couple shots early. Joe T was really good when he came in, and then, had that one unit that Coach Taylor stuck with, with Ulis out there on the floor in that one stretch in the second half. We just kind of stuck with that unit because it was clicking both defensively and offensively.
How about Patrick McCaffrey, a personal best 18 points, tied his career high with 7 rebounds. He really looks like the game has slowed down for him. Maybe he's seeing the floor better, but he looks more relaxed.
He's definitely more confident, Dolph. You're right. Shooting it well, driving it. Figuring out when to play off one leg, when to play off 2 legs. I think his defense has improved. He's hitting the glass. And I think really becoming the complete player that he can be.
All right, let's talk about tonight, Coach. Maryland's second time around. Your thoughts? Obviously, it starts with Eric Ayala and Fats Russell on the defensive end.
Those 2 guys are a handful. I mean, they go at any time. They pull from anywhere. They're really good in transition. They're really good at getting to where they want to get to. You put Scott in that group too. He's essentially their 4-man, but he's really a guard. He shoots from 24 feet too and puts it on the deck. They're playing 4 guards. I mean, you put Hart in there, really good player, and then 1 big. So they're tough to guard with 4 around 1. They run some good stuff. Like I said, they're really good in transition. They don't want to foul, so we got to make them play defense.
Coach, lastly, we've got the winners along, or the winner of your and Margaret's favorite cancer causes, cancer mission, and that's always a fun trip that you give away.
Yeah, we have Craig Mathiel with us, big, incredibly philanthropic guy, big donor to cancer, very much involved with Dick Vitale and the V Foundation has been very helpful to us, along with his wife, Jo Ellen, for our AYA Foundation. And he's come before, came to the Michigan State game a couple of years ago, brings a couple of his buddies, and we're thrilled to have him.
Coach, good luck tonight. Thanks, and great to have you back.
Appreciate it, Dolph.
Yeah, Craig Mattill and his buddies Mark Debner and Joe Harris are along on the trip out here for their support of the American Cancer Society, Fran and Margaret's mission with AYA, and, of course, Dick Vitale and the Jimmy V Foundation. Craig, thank you for your support. Coach McCaffrey is brought to you by your Iowa John Deere dealer, including Van Wall equipment. Nothing runs like a Deere, especially when supported by the team at Van Wall Equipment. Stop by one of their locations and learn how to farm better, work smarter, and play harder when you run with Van Wall and John Deere. Mediacom is excited again this season to sponsor all honorary Hawkeye ball kids. If you'd like to sign up your son or daughter to be an honorary Hawkeye ball kid, go to HawkeyeSports.com/sponsored-contests. Up next, Bobby Hansen gives you his club car wash keys to a Hawkeye victory over Maryland. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
Energy is a smile lighting up the room. The anticipation of popcorn popping. The thrill you feel when your favorite movie starts playing. Energy is what powers all the little things in life. That's why Alliant Energy provides innovative energy solutions to power the moments that power you. It's what makes powering beyond your expectations so worthwhile. See all the ways we're doing just that at alliantenergy.com/poweringbeyond.
The Hawkeyes know a successful team works together to take the shot and score at Carver Hawkeye Arena. Case IH knows a thing or two about teamwork too. From tractors, planters, and combines to hay and forage tools, our equipment helps farmers meet their demands in and out of the field. Check out a winning lineup by visiting your local Case IH dealer or go to caseih.com/Hawkeyes and ask about 0% financing. Go Hawkeyes!
Every drive to the basket begins with a single step. The path to your new future could start with a single click. IowaWorks.gov is Iowa's one-stop shop for occupation information with a database of more than 80,000 quality job openings statewide. Visit IowaWorks.gov to discover Earn As You Learn apprentice programs, as well as details on scholarships, job training, and classes to help you build a killer resume. The basket isn't going to come to you. Find your future. Visit IowaWorks.gov. Hawk fans, stop in and visit the newly transformed Hyatt Regency Coralville Hotel and Conference Center. Located in the heart of the Iowa River Landing, walking distance to Extreme Arena, home of the Iowa Hawkeyes volleyball team, as well as some great restaurants, shopping, and scenic walking trails along the Iowa River. Hyatt Regency is the new home of Hawk Talk with Fran McCaffrey this fall. Come find your place at Hyatt Regency, where we care for people so they can be their best.
How do you become America's best-selling brand? Let's break it down. Innovative tech means smarter and safer driving. Intelligent all-wheel drive will keep you ready for anything. And built Ford tough trucks will always get the job done. Plus, come into your local Ford store today and get super low APR financing, big cash back, and great lease offers on Ford's full line of cars, trucks, and SUVs. That's Ford, and that's how you become America's best-selling brand. Sales claim based on calendar year sales.
When did business insurance become one size fits all? At EMC Insurance Companies, we've known for more than 100 years that businesses have unique needs. It's why from coast to coast, we provide insurance packages that are designed and tailored specifically for nearly 500 different types of businesses. Add our expert loss control and quick claim services, and you can see why customers count on EMC to help protect what they've built. Find an EMC agent near you at emcins.com.
Hawkeyes and the Maryland Terrapins motoring toward a 6:01 tip-off. About 20 minutes away, Gary Dolphin with Bobby Hansen back at the Xfinity Center, the Xfinity Arena in College Park, Maryland. Iowa comes into tonight's play 15-7 overall, 5-6 in Big Ten play, looking to get back to that 500 level and keep climbing the standings. Meanwhile, it's Maryland at 3-9 in the Big Ten, 11-12 overall. Bobby Hansen's keys to the game are sponsored by the official car wash of the Iowa Hawkeyes, Club Car Wash, with unlimited memberships starting at just $20 a month. There's no better time to join the club. Visit clubcarwash.com to find a location near you. Let's start with the Iowa offense, Bobby. It's been on a roll all season long. Number 2 in the Big Ten, top 10 nationally. They need a big effort here on the road.
Yeah, they really do, Gary. But, just looking around this place used to be jam-packed by now. 12 minutes to go up on the clock, 20 on the real-time clock. But, I was going to say keep the crowd out of the game. But
are they sitting out there in traffic jams? Or
there's nobody here.
D.C., Baltimore, yeah, you're right. This is
kind of giving up on this team. We're
really
being told here by the local people. It's unfortunate because they had such a great student section, a great crowd. So we won't worry about that key right now unless they are stuck in
quieter
traffic.
the better.
Quieter the better. But my number one key, Gary, tonight to victory is own the boards. Maryland's become a better rebounding team over the last part of this season, but so has Iowa. They've really started to get on the boards. Patrick McCaffrey, we talked about earlier, is getting some offensive rebounds, sticking his nose in there on the defensive glass. The Terrapins, they'll crash over the top to get offensive rebounds. In Iowa City, if you remember, they had 13 offensive rebounds, so can't allow that tonight. You got to put a body on them, tag somebody, as we say, and go retrieve the basketball. Can't run. Tempo's going to be big as well. You can't run, can't get the tempo going in your favor if you don't have the basketball. Second key is going to be the backcourt of Maryland. Going to need quickness of Joe Toussaint, Tony Perkins, Aaron Eulis on grad transfer, Fats Russell. He is just incredibly quick, end-to-end, jet quick. He pushes the tempo, and if he gets in the paint numerous times, it's trouble for the Hawkeyes. So you got to keep the pressure on him and keep them off the free throw line. They get to the free throw line an awful lot, so can't foul inadvertent amount of times for the Hawks, and just play without fouling and contain Fats Russell in that backcourt. Third key will be Keegan Murray, playing like an All-American, like we know he is here in his sophomore season. He's unstoppable at times. I don't see anybody on Maryland's team who matches up with Keegan in Iowa City. Keegan Murray dropped 35 points, 14 of 21 shooting. He was 5 of 6 from three-point land. So we got to get him some touches early and get him going.
There is nobody more misnamed than Fats Russell.
There you go.
He is far from heavy. He's 165 pounds, 5'11", and jet quick. So that's got to be an opposite moniker that they love here.
Well, I read a story. I heard it on Big Ten, whatever it was, but he was a chubby baby, so his mother started calling him Fats. But he is certainly, certainly slimmed down, and he is a good-looking athlete, grad transfer from Rhode Island.
He is fun to watch. He's a Philly kid, where Fran McCaffrey's from. So we got Fran and Fats on the floor here tonight. Great to have Coach McCaffrey back with us. Those are Bobby Hansen's keys to the game, courtesy of the official car wash of the Iowa Hawkeyes, Club Car Wash. Visit clubcarwash.com. Find a location nearest you. Well, we're 15 minutes from tip-off. That's sponsored by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on your car insurance. Log on to geico.com, GEICO.com. Geico. The Mid-American Energy starting lineups and the Shields colors of the game are next. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
American Equity salutes today's hero of the game and is a proud sponsor of the ongoing recognition of our military at Hawkeye games this season. Thank you to all the men and women, past and present, who have served our country and allow all of us to enjoy the freedom and liberty we enjoy today. American Equity's vision is to become the premier insurance company specializing in retirement savings and income products. To learn more about our company, please visit our website at american-equity.com.
What's better than bread? More bread. Put more bread in your wallet when you make no car payments for the next 3 months by moving your car loan to Community Choice. Plus, we'll do our best to help you lower your monthly payment. You know what? We'll even go one butter. We'll buy your car loan. Get $150 cash when you sell us your vehicle loan of $15,000 or more. It takes just 60 seconds to get started online. Go to unbankyyourbread.com. See website for details on subject credit approval and analysis.
What are you craving? The Wig and Pin in Ankeny, across from DMAC, is proud to offer dine-in and carry-out. Home of the famous Flying Tomato Pizza and Chicago-style deep dish, the Wig has all of your favorites, including thin crust pizza, appetizers, lots of sandwiches like the Turkey Club and Reuben, soups and salads you'll love, and a full bar. Call to order or just come on in for lunch and dinner. The Wig and Pin in Ankeny. What are you craving?
Facing a criminal charge or complicated family law situation? Regardless of the circumstances, Carr Law Firm has a trial experts that understand how much is on the line. Your priorities are our priorities, and we will fight for the solution that best fits your needs. Our experienced trial attorneys will aggressively defend your rights in court and do everything they can to protect your future by fighting for you. Go to carlawiowa.com for a free consultation. That's Carr with 2 R's, lawiowa.com.
Welcome back to the EMC Insurance pregame show. Iowa, Maryland from College Park. Happy Hawkeye birthdays today to Jeff up in Primger, Iowa. It's way up there in O'Brien County near Sioux Center. And to Nate in Boone. Nate Nerum, very active with the Boone County Eye Club. Thank you, Nate, for your volunteer work. And hi to everybody in Mamie Eisenhower's hometown of Boone. Love that town. Love the Boone Railway.
It is an awesome town right there on Highway 30, home of DMAC, Des Moines Area Community College, and our friend Steve Craftsison retiring after many, many years as the head women's basketball coach up there.
Now, I'm older than he is. How can he retire before you and I?
Yeah.
He's about similar in age to you, isn't he? Special K?
I bet it's something to do with cryptocurrency.
Well, he's worked a lot harder than we have over the years.
Put a lot of hours in.
I mean, anytime you toil under Johnny Orr, the great Johnny Orr, that takes a little bit out of you.
He's done well. Done a great job, and he has loved his time spent as the head women's coach up there at DMAC.
Well, Special K, we're thinking about you. And hi to everybody in Boone. Let's take a look now at tonight's starting lineups, courtesy of Mid-American Energy. No matter what type or size business you own, Mid-American Energy can help you save energy and add to your bottom line. Obsessively, relentlessly at your service, Mid-American Energy. The Maryland Terrapins are 11-12 overall, 3-9 in the Big Ten. They average 69 points a game. They give up 69 points a game. They are number 101 in the net rankings coming into this evening. They're led by point guard Fats Russell, a 5'11 grad transfer from the University of Rhode Island. He's out of Philadelphia, averaging 13 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. 5'11, but he can get off the floor. Eric Ayala, Maryland's leading scorer at 15 points a game, 5 rebounds, shooting 67% from the foul line. He's a 6'5", 205-pound senior from Wilmington, Delaware. Hakeem Hart, another Philly kid, Roman Catholic High School, 6'8" junior, putting up 9 points, grabbing 4 rebounds a game. Dante Scott, out of Philadelphia, also at 6'8", more muscular, 230 pounds. He's a junior. Dante Scott hauls down 6 rebounds a contest to go with his 13 points. And Kudus Wahab out of Lagos, Nigeria, 6'11 junior, 240-pounder. He came in from Georgetown this past season. He's grabbing 6 boards a game, scoring 9 points, and a good free throw shooter for a 6'11 kid, 72% from the foul line. They'll come off the bench with Xavier Green, a grad transfer from Old Dominion, Julian Reese, freshman from Baltimore, part of their really good recruiting class they brought in this year. And Marcus Dockery, a sophomore from Washington, D.C., will play a lot as well. Those are the Maryland Terrapins. For the Hawkeyes, 15-7, 5-6 in conference play. The Hawks have a net ranking of 21, so they continue to climb. And they'll start Jordan Bohannon at the point guard. Jordan, the 6'1 redshirt senior from Marion Linmar, averaging just under 10 points, a couple of assists a game. Tony Perkins gets his second consecutive start at the shooting guard, 6'4 sophomore from Indianapolis, Lawrence North High School. Tony averages 7 points, couple rebounds. He's a 91% free throw shooter. The Hawks are one of the very best in college basketball at shooting free throws. Filip Rebraca will start at the power forward out of Serbia and the University of North Dakota. Phillips been playing much better here of late. Better matchups for him. 6'9", 230-pound senior, averages 6 points and 6 rebounds. Keegan Murray, the All-American candidate at the other forward or at the post. Take your pick. 6'8", 225, sophomore from Cedar Rapids Prairie. Keegan leads the Big Ten at 22.5 points a game, 9 rebounds a contest, 76% from the foul line. And Patrick McCaffrey coming off one of his better games Sunday against Minnesota. Patrick, 6'9", 200-pound redshirt sophomore from Iowa City West, averages 12 points, 4 rebounds, but scored 18 and had 7 rebounds on Sunday. Hawks will play Joe Toussaint, Aaron Eulis, Peyton Sanford, Chris Murray, of course, and Connor McCaffrey. We may see Connor tonight, Bobby.
He's in uniform. He said he was ready to go last game, but chose not to. And but he was out here warming up with the guys. Got a little wrap on that right bicep. Good to go.
Those are the starting lineups brought to you by our friends at Mid-American Energy. Now the uniform, the school colors of the game, courtesy of Shields. The Hawkeyes are wearing their road black with the gold trim. Maryland is wearing the home white unis. They've got all kinds of trim, black, gold, red, maroon, if you will. University of Maryland, colorful. The old line state, General George Washington called it. He recruited a lot of Revolutionary War heroes from the state of Maryland, and he said they never left their line. They were some of the more courageous soldiers he's ever had or did have in the American Army, the Volunteer Army, the old hard line, according to General George. And of course, he never lied. He never told a fib. So we'll go on his word. Hopefully the Hawks are a little tougher line tonight where Big Ten basketball is concerned. Those are the school colors. Please check out Shields for all your Hawkeye gear. Shields right there with you in Des Moines, Sioux City, Iowa City, and Cedar Falls. Up next, the opening tip of Iowa and Maryland. It's coming up next. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
The Hawkeyes know a successful team works together to take the shot and score at Carver Hawkeye Arena. Case IH knows a thing or two about teamwork too. From tractors, planters, and combines to hay and forage tools, our equipment helps farmers meet their demands in and out of the field. Check out a winning lineup by visiting your local Case IH dealer or go to caseih.com/Hawkeyes and ask about 0% financing. Go Hawkeyes!
It's always more fun to be with friends as you cheer on your favorite team. Whether attending the game, watching at a bar, or hosting a party, it's very important to know that fans don't let fans drive drunk. Before choosing to drink, choose your team's MVP, a sober designated driver. Avoid the unsportsmanlike conduct of driving drunk by handing off your keys so that you, your passengers, and everyone on the road can be safe. Your team victory will only be worth celebrating if you and your friends make it home. This message is brought to you by the Iowa Department of Public Safety, the Governor's Traffic Safety Bureau, and your local law enforcement.
After a cancer diagnosis, it's natural to want to start treatment right away. But first, get a second opinion from a team that specializes in your cancer. I'm Dr. George Weiner, Director of University of Iowa Holden Comprehensive Cancer Center. Before you start treatment, you deserve to be confident you have the right diagnosis and know every option available to you. So whether it's with us or somewhere else, get a second opinion. It can change your care and your life.
Multi-platinum country superstar Sarah Evans is bringing her Copy That tour to the newly remodeled event center at Riverside Casino and Golf Resort on May 21st.
And I could not ask for more. You were born to fly. No place that far.
Tickets are on sale now at riversidecasinoandresort.com.
This is John.
Hey, my name is John Jackson.
He's not some actor. He's a steward of the land with a John Deere 3 Series tractor and a PTO Quick Connect that hooks up rear implements with a single click. John runs with us because to him, there's nothing more important than connecting with the land. Nothing runs like a Deere. Hear John's story at Deere.com.
Stop by your local John Deere dealer for a test drive today or learn more at Deere.com. Your Iowa John Deere dealers, proud sponsors of Hawkeye basketball.
In Iowa, we grow corn, a lot of corn. We love seeing our farmers in the fields, and although they're perfect strangers, we know them. We know them by their equipment covered in dust. We know them by their work ethic, where days off don't exist. We know them by the way they wave, passing strangers alike on a 2-lane road. We know them in the midst of our kitchen as we prepare another family meal. In Iowa, we grow corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa. The Iowa corn farmers are proud to be on the sidelines for the Iowa Hawkeyes.
On the Hawkeye Sports Network from Learfield, Hawkeye basketball is brought to you by United Healthcare, proud sponsors of Small Business Spotlight. Sign up your small business at HawkeyeSports.com/UHC. Bud Light, it's for the fans. Lennox and your local Lennox home comfort specialist. Made right here in Iowa since 1895. Riverside Casino and Golf Resort, home of the Draft Day Sports Lounge, a luxury hotel and spa, 5 restaurants and more, just minutes south of Iowa City. Shelter Insurance for your home and life. Visit your local agent or find us on the web at shelterinsurance.com. We're your shield, we're your shelter. Iowa Lottery. Win a warehouse dash or up to $100,000 in cash with the Iowa Lottery. And by Hyatt Regency, caring for people so they can be their best. It's game time.
With a reverse dribble, step back 3, good. And the Hawkeyes have 3 long-range jump shots.
Hawkeye basketball is on the air. You're listening to healthy coverage of the Iowa Hawkeyes with Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Now let's join Gary Dolphin for the Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield first half.
We're ready to go. The Hawkeyes and the Terrapins from the Xfinity Center in College Park, Maryland. Big Ten basketball Thursday night. Gary Dolphin with Bobby Hansen. Our engineer-producer is Corey Sheets. And let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. 10-second ID break here to allow our stations to identify themselves across the Hawkeye Radio Network. You're listening to Iowa Basketball. Fear the turtle? Not at all. The Hawks and Maryland. Hawks have won 2 of the last 3 meetings in this series. Bobby, it's been a good rivalry. Not a rivalry yet, but it's certainly been a good series since Maryland entered the Big Ten. I remember playing them once when they had an outstanding team. Steve Blake was on that club. The Hawkeyes were in the Big Ten. Maryland in the ACC. It was the old, actually back to about the origination of the Big Ten ACC Challenge. That goes back a few years.
Yeah, it goes back a few years. I also remember playing Gary Williams' coach team. We were in New York City, weren't we, in the NIT? First round of the finals.
That was Mark Turgeon.
Oh, that Turgeon coach?
Yeah, that was Turgeon.
But anyway, yeah, knocked them off and then went and played Baylor in the championship. But I really like the addition of Maryland into the Big Ten. You know, it's not crazy far out like Syracuse and couple-hour plane ride, and got a great fan base here. But unfortunately, they didn't show up tonight.
One of the reasons Luka Garza came to Iowa, he grew up just a few minutes from here, a few miles from here. Maryland didn't offer him early in the recruiting stage. Iowa did, and Luka came here and watched Iowa and Maryland play a couple times. And
remember meeting him here, him and Frank.
Yeah,
he was in high
first
school.
time we met him, they were here for a game.
So that's a big man right there.
One of the reasons the Big Ten gave Washington the Big Ten tournament a few years back. Luka was at that as well. And we all know what happened to him after that. We're going to raise his jersey to the rafters here in a couple of weeks.
Retire that number, 55.
Thanks for listening in tonight. Our flagship stations, WHO, AM 1040 in Des Moines, and WMT, AM 600 in Cedar Rapids, as well as in the Quad Cities, 1420 WOC. In Omaha, it's KD, KOTK, AM and FM, 1420 and 94.5 on the FM dial. Down in Oskaloosa, hello to everybody listening in on KBOE, AM and FM. The far west part of the state, KSCJ FM, AM and FM in Sioux City. And in Webster City, it's KQWC AM. Our officials, all veterans of the Big Ten. Lewis Garrison, Bert Smith is the referee. Lewis Garrison and Don Daly are the umpires. Hawkeyes and the Terrapins. Jordan Bohannon gives us the obligatory fist pump. Hopefully those knuckles and fingers throw in a lot of long-range jump shots.
Yeah, he loves it here. We've documented here in the 1 hour pregame show that we talked about. He's had great games here, and let's watch how they guard him. I don't know if they're going to go with Fats Russell on him or Eric Ayala with a little more size, but Jordan Bohannon is back to being the primary ball handler for the Hawkeyes.
Hawk fans, get in the game. When your team scores, your town wins. Text IOWA right now to 97063 and nominate your town to receive proceeds from Wellmark's three-point play program. Money raised from each Hawkeye three-pointer is put towards community health projects like parks, playgrounds, and trails. It's all thanks to your local health insurance provider, Wellmark, Blue Cross, and Blue Shield of Iowa. Keegan Murray will jump center with Kudus Wahab, former Georgetown Hoya. He's 6'11", Keegan at 6'8". Don Daly tosses the ball up. Looked like he threw it Wahab's way. And Fats Russell controls it for the opening possession. Here's Maryland. They go right inside to Wahab. Philip Rebracha outside. Gets help on the double team. Jump hook, no good. Great defense by Rebracha. And the Hawks get the rebound. Here's Bohannon in transition. Quickly inside to Rebracha. He spins away, lost the ball. Fats Russell comes up with it. Wahab knocked it away. Turnover Iowa. Scott shooting in transition. Good. From three. Points off turnovers for Maryland to start the game. Here's Bohannon sprinting into the front court. Leaves it for Tony Perkins. Perkins a bounce right wing to McCaffrey. Overplay his left side. Patrick goes to the right, jump hook, and the lane is good. Picks up right where he left off on Sunday.
Yeah, with confidence, has the size advantage over the man trying to defend him. Patrick took his time, got his balance, got his feet underneath him, and knocked down a little jump hook. First basket of the game.
3-2 Maryland. We've played a minute. Here's Ayala, Eric Ayala to Hakeem Hart. Into the near corner, Dante Scott. He had 26 at Ohio State on Sunday. He drives the ball into the paint on Keegan Murray. Keegan gets him out of there. Now to Russell. Lost the handle on the ball as he went up for a jump shot. Tony Perkins comes away with a loose change. Heads left of the circle, leaves it for J-Bo. Deep three on the way. Good. He's 1 for 1. Oh, what a big start that is to get him off and going early. Hit his first two the other day against Minnesota.
Yeah, and watching him warm up, he was shooting them from the logo here. He shot 25 of them from there, making half of them. That one a little bit closer, but still 30 feet away.
Iowa 5, Maryland 3, 18-20 to go opening half. Here's a screen for Russell. He throws into the corner to Hart. He's wide open and drills a three. Hakeem Hart, all set up by the penetration, the drive and kick by Fats Russell.
Yeah, he got by Jordan Bohannon, and help had to come, kicked it out to the left corner for the basket.
Keegan Murray drives inside, hits the jump shot. Keegan showing great strength. He was double teamed and powered right through it.
He did. It had hands on top of the ball. He just raised up and got control of the basketball and knocked it down. His first basket.
Iowa back in front 7-6. Here's Ayala. 17:45 to go opening half, so both teams hot here at the start of the game. Ayala with a catch. Bohannon forces him way out. He drives around him, gets in the paint, step back jumper, no good. Off the right of the iron, Keegan clears. Keegan brings it down himself at 6'8", and he can fly into the lane, turn, shoot, scores again. Number 15's off and rocking and rolling.
Back-to-back baskets. Keegan Murray that time, same move, goes to the left, spin back over his left shoulder with the right hand jump hook.
Russell leaves it for Hakeem Hart. He's doubled out top of the circle. Right side for Russell. Russell looking inside, wants Wahab. Makes the catch on the right low block. Pries his way inside on Rebracha, who got him out of there, bodied up on him, and that misdirected the shot. No good. Phillip with the rebound. Perkins quickly into the front court to Bohannon. Boy, Russell's out there on him. Jordan gets a screen, throws it along the sideline for Keegan Murray. Center floor, Patrick McCaffrey, 16:50 to play in the first half. Hawks up 3, looking to build more on the lead. Patrick drives to the right of the lane, holds up on the dribble, 8 to shoot. Perkins double team, little dribbling exhibition now to Keegan Murray. Shot fake, step back 3 on the way. That was well short of the mark. Good defense by Maryland's Dante Scott. Here come the Terps on the prowl. Trailing 9-6. Russell gets deep in the paint, shot up no good, but a foul from behind on Jordan Bohannon. That'll be Jordan's first foul of the game. 16:20 to play first half. Coming to the scorer's table to Thought I looked up there and saw the clock jumping around the actual time, not the shot clock. So they're just going to make sure the 16:20 number is accurate. All plays under review are brought to you by Athletico. Physical therapy is usually the thing you're told to do after medication, x-rays, or even surgery. What if the best way to fix your pain is to start where you normally finish? The sooner you start with physical therapy, the sooner you start changing everything. It all starts with no prescription needed at Athletico. Yeah, they added 7 seconds. The clock stopped at 16:27. All of a sudden, it leaped to 16:20. They put 7 more seconds back up. Fats hits the first free throw and the second. Very good free thrower at 78%. 9-8 Iowa. 16:24 to go in the half. Bohannon a bounce along the sideline for Patrick McCaffrey. Maryland man-to-man. Both teams have been man at the start. Pass left side for Tony Perkins to Jordan. Center floor right back to Tony. He drives his way into the basket. No good. Put back is good. Weak side rebound and a score for Rebraca.
Nice follow up there. Philip Rebraca. Nobody blocks him out. He just followed Tony Perkins to the basket. The ball rolled right into his hands. Got a nice offensive rebound putback.
Great job by Tony getting to the rim. That created a lane for Rebraca. Here's a poke away by Tony Perkins. A steal. Iowa comes back with a turnover. Perkins stumbles into the lane. Pull up jumper. No good. Off the right of the iron. Forced that one off balance and rebounded by Wahab. Here come the Terrapins trying to run against this traditionally fast Hawkeye team. Good job, Keegan Murray, as he shuts off Dante Scott. He has to lob back out top for Russell. 17 on the shot clock. He blows by Tony Perkins. Perkins knocked the dribble away and timeout on the floor. Well, Iowa's toughened up defensively here the last couple possessions, Bobby.
Yeah, good job. They're moving out. Again, that point of pressure out there on the ball. Tony Perkins forcing the almost turnover there on Fats Russell.
It's 11-8 Iowa, 15-11 to play in the first half. From Maryland, this is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
How do you become America's best-selling brand? Let's break it down. Innovative tech means smarter and safer driving. Intelligent all-wheel drive will keep you ready for anything. And built Ford tough trucks will always get the job done. Plus, come into your local Ford store today and get super low APR financing, big cash back, and great lease offers on Ford's full line of cars, trucks, and SUVs. That's Ford, and that's how you become America's best-selling brand. Sales claim based on calendar year sales.
When you build a network locally engineered for the home team, you know how important a strong connection is on game day. So you give every fan in town access to 5G at no extra charge. Now, when you switch to US Cellular, you can get unlimited 5G data for only $30 a month with 4 lines. Join the nationwide network built from your town up and stay connected to your home team with US Cellular 5G. Switch today and get unlimited 5G data for only $30 a month with 4 lines. Terms apply. 5G not available everywhere. See uscellular.com for details.
A shield against the elements. Comfort in the midst of chaos. Shelter in the aftermath of destruction. For 75 years, Shelter Insurance has remained true to our promise to be there when you need us most. This is the heartbeat of our company, our why. And throughout our history, it has never wavered. Shelter Insurance. For your auto, home, and life. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Hawkeye basketball brought to you by Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield. While we were away, they reviewed that ball out of bounds underneath the Maryland basket. Tony Perkins knocked it away from Fats Russell. Tony right away claimed he knocked it off of Fats. They've gone to the video review, and the 3 officials are out there talking about it now. I thought Lewis Garrison motioned Iowa's way. We'll just have to wait and see.
Have to wait and see. Looking at some early stats here, the Hawkeyes have held Maryland without a field goal in the last 2 minutes, 52 seconds. Just a couple of free throws by Fats Russell. They are 2 of 5. That is Maryland. Both of those are 3-point field goals. 2 out of 2. The Hawkeyes off to a great start from the field. 5 of 8.
Iowa leads at 11-8. We welcome our sponsors each and every game night, like Mid-American Energy. If you need to recycle old working refrigerators or deep freezers, visit MidAmericanEnergy.com for details plus energy-saving tips. In Iowa, we grow corn, but the truth is corn grows Iowa. Corn is a multi-purpose crop which benefits the entire state. feeds our livestock, nourishes our families, and provides clean burning fuel for the planet. Thank you, Iowa's corn farmers. 60 degrees here today in College Park. That tells me the farmers will be out in the field in no time here as we approach the middle stages of February. It won't be tomorrow or next week, but
boy, it felt good though.
Oh man, it did.
Get outside.
A nice walk this morning.
Breathe some fresh air and get rid of that parka for a little while.
The only thing missing was a Bud Light. Bud Light proudly welcomes Hawk fans back to Carver Hawkeye Arena this year. Bud Light is for the fans. And Anheuser-Busch and Bud Light sponsor Hawkeye basketball and football all season long. Apparently we've got an issue with the horn.
Yeah, the whole scoreboard, the guts, the brains of the clock over here on the scorer's table, they've replaced.
15:25 to play first half. The ball will stay with Maryland. 14 on the shot clock, and we're going to be delayed here. Well, maybe they now have it fixed. There we go. There we go. They're checking the horn. Everything's working. Here we go. Ayala gathers the inbounds pass. No changes in the Iowa lineup. That's Russell and Ayala play catch with 8 to shoot. They're setting screens on the wing. Here's a corner three. Good again. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Where'd this guy come from? Hakeem Hart has reined in a couple threes, and Maryland's caught Iowa at 11. Maryland 3 threes and a pair of free throws from Fats Russell. So we're tied. 5 minutes deep in the game. Here's Keegan. Quickly unties it. Backdoor lob and an easy set in off the glass for Keegan Murray. Nice wing pass.
Yeah, pretty pass. I think it was from Tony Perkins. Threw it up there. Keegan the back cut. Got an easy lob up there. He's got 6 points.
Keegan with 3 baskets. Iowa 13. Maryland 11. Dante Scott. Shot fake gets around Keegan to the basket. Shot blocked away by Keegan. Scraped it away in midair. Leads the charge down the floor to McCaffrey. Back to Keegan. He drives deep left baseline. Shot up, no good. Little soft. Rabracha with a rebound. Put back, no good, and a foul called on Maryland. 2 free throws coming for the always and ever working, hard-working Philip Rabracha.
Yeah, they're going to get that one on the freshman Julian Reese, 6'9", just into the game. He got caught flat-footed, and you had both Keegan Murray and Philip Rabracha there to gobble up the offensive board. Doing a nice job on the glass early are the Hawkeyes.
Philip at 55% on the year. First one, oh, good-looking for him. Drops it through. Official handed him the ball, and it was gone. Tony Perkins comes out. Joe Toussaint checks in. Hawkeye basketball is brought to you by Mediacom. Not all internet is created equal. If you want unbeatable reliability, extreme speeds, and awesome whole home Wi-Fi, demand Extreme. Powered by Mediacom. Rabracha makes both free throws.
15-11 Hawkeyes. Philip off to a good start. 4 points. And you're right, Gary. That free throw form looked really confident.
Xavier Green along the sideline. Lanky kid at 6'8". Another near steal by Iowa. Ball was deflected by Patrick McCaffrey, but Toussaint couldn't quite beat his man to it. Now the man-to-man has really ratcheted up for Iowa here in the last 3 minutes. 6 minutes gone opening half. Russell, a shot fake, goes left baseline. Has Keegan Murray on the switch. Takes him off the dribble. Pull-up jumper, air ball. And the Hawks get the leather in the person of Joe Toussaint. He leads the break down the floor. Bohannon, a shot fake going to his left. Now let's fly with a 3. No good. Rabracha gets his hands on it. Snares another board for Patrick McCaffrey. He's open for 3. No good. Rebounded by Maryland. Patrick McCaffrey goes down. Injured ankle. And now we're going to have a timeout called.
Patrick sprained that ankle again. That right ankle.
He come down on somebody's shoe or
after
what?
The shot. Yeah.
Oh boy. He's unable to get up. He's obviously in pain. Brad Floy is out there to.
He's had some issues with it lately. It was getting a lot better. And a lot of times when you roll that ankle every now and then, Gary, it kind of just stuns you. And you're able to get back up and get on it. Get it retaped.
Somebody, I mean, he had an open look. Somebody lunged at him or what? I didn't see anybody get underneath him, Bobby, but he may have just, it's weak. When you sprain it, no matter how much tape you put around it, it's not the same, and it's a long season, and he's going to come out of the game. Hopefully Brad can retape that thing. There's nobody better in the business than Brad Floyd.
Yeah, usually that's what happens. That's what it takes. But the referees are looking at each other like they didn't see anybody get up underneath him. It just came down on the foot.
Well, hopefully PMAC can get back in the game. Maryland basketball. 13:30 to play opening half. Iowa has the lead at 15-11. Maryland, on the strength of 3 threes, has kept it close. Ayala for 3 more. Good again. 4 for 4, or 4 3-point goals for Maryland. Just like that, it's a 1-point Iowa lead, 15-14. What are they? 4 for 4. Oh, they have hit all 4 then. Bohannon thought about a 3. Skipped pass, high post left to Keegan Murray. Cross court for Connor McCaffrey, who's come in the game for brother Patrick. Here's Rebraca driving inside, misses the shot, and is thrown to the floor hard by Julian Reese. The Hawks keep the basketball. Here's Rebraca, right baseline. Man, he landed hard on the floor. Throws to the wing to Connor McCaffrey. 9 to shoot for the Hawkeyes. Here's Connor, forced out to the wing. Bohannon is going to have to force something up. J-Bo lets it go. Good. He rattled it in from 35 feet. Somehow I felt that one was going to go down with 2 defenders right in his kisser.
That is incredible. That is Steph Curry-like incredible shooting by Jordan Bohannon.
Hawks up 4 again, 18-14. Let's see if they guard that perimeter a little bit better now. Here's Russell driving inside, throws to the wing. Another open look for 3 and 3 more. Xavier Green. Maryland 5 for 5 from distance.
Boy, if they didn't have the 3 ball, they wouldn't score.
18-17. Iowa has a 1-point lead and a foul. Grabbing Keegan Murray inside was Xavier Green as the Hawks try to go right inside off transition. Philip Rebraca gets a well-deserved breather now.
Working hard.
Boy, he hit the floor hard there a moment. He's got 4 rebounds already to go with his 2 free throws. A foul on Maryland. The Hawks keep the ball. Here's Bohannon. Jump passes to Keegan Murray. Or Chris Murray. He's open for 3. He scores. Well, at least the Hawks are starting to match him from downtown.
Chris, with confidence, the lefty took the pass from Jordan Bohannon. Nobody came out to guard him and calmly knocks down his first 3.
Again, the Hawks are up 4. 21-17. Russell throws to the wing. Catch by Ayala. Throws back to the corner. Another open look at a jumper. Good. A 2-pointer for Xavier Green. This guy averages 2 points. He's got 5.
He's playing with confidence right now. Got to get on him.
Bohannon back for Iowa. Lob backdoor. Nice catch by Keegan. Keegan with a drop step in the paint. Turns, shoots, and score it. And a foul called, an and 1. What body control.
What control overall, Gary. Never panicked. Double teamed down in the paint. Just whirled away from the defensive pressure and knocks down the jump hook once again. Incredible.
And again, the Hawks are up 4, 23-19 with an and 1 coming for Keegan Murray when we return. 11.5 minutes to go in the first half. Hawks up by 23-19. It's time to get in the game, Hawk fans. When your team scores, your community wins. Text Iowa to 97063 right now and nominate your town to receive proceeds from Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield's 3-point play program. Money raised for each Hawkeye tray is put towards community health projects for parks, playgrounds, and trails, all thanks to your local health insurance provider, Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Iowa. This is Hawkeye basketball from their field.
When you build a network locally engineered for the home team, you know how important a strong connection is on game day. So you give every fan in town access to 5G at no extra charge. Now, when you switch to US Cellular, you can get unlimited 5G data for only $30 a month with 4 lines. Join the nationwide network built from your town up and stay connected to your home team with US Cellular 5G. Switch today and get unlimited 5G data for only $30 a month with 4 lines. Terms apply. 5G not available everywhere. See uscellular.com for details.
At the Machine Shed, we serve certified Angus beef steaks, and the difference is in the flavor. Try the Hay Baler Top Sirloin, or our customer's favorite, the Cattleman's Choice, stuffed with Swiss cheese, mushrooms, breadcrumbs, garlic, and spices, topped off with our award-winning Pioneer sauce. Dinners are served with fresh vegetables, homemade bread, and family-style fixins.
I-80 in Hickman Road, Urbandale, and I-80 and Northwest Boulevard, Davenport.
Are you looking to downsize from your family home to begin your retirement years? Our Oak Knoll East campus is for you. I'm Steve Rowe, Executive Director at Oak Knoll. Our new campus has many unique amenities for your active lifestyle, in addition to providing the same great services that Oak Knoll has offered our residents for over 50 years. We're now open and have a few 2-bedroom apartments still available. Call me at 319-351-1720 or visit oakknoll.com to set up your personal tour. Go Hawks!
More Hawkeye basketball courtesy of Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield. 11.5 to play in the opening half of college basketball from Maryland, and it's raining threes. Maryland is 5 for 5 from distance. The Hawkeyes are 3 out of 6 from beyond the stripe. Couple for Jordan Bohannon from way out in the cornfield, and one by Chris Murray. Meanwhile, Keegan Murray doing some damage inside. He has 4 baskets and 8 points to lead Iowa. For Maryland, their leading scorer, half a dozen for Hakeem Hart, and those are on a pair of threes, Bobby. But what I like is Iowa's out-rebounded Maryland 9-3 at the start with 4 offensive.
Yeah, they're rebounding with a purpose, Gary. All 5 guys are in there corralling the loose balls. There's not been a ton of them because of the 5 made threes, but Philip Obracha leads the way of those 4 offensive rebounds. Philip has 3. Hawkeyes are not turning it over, just 1 turnover, and just cover up that three-point line, and you'll walk away with this one.
Chris Murray's got a 3 off the bench. Philip Obracha has most of Iowa's rebounds to this point with 4 3 offensive. Keegan Murray just scored before he went away to a commercial timeout. He was fouled and now has a chance for the 3-point play, the conventional 3-point play. Iowa 23, Maryland 19. Free throws good by Keegan, 77% on the year. And the Hawkeyes have their biggest margin at 5, 24-19. Chance to set up the 1-2-2 press. Almost forced a turnover. Here comes Maryland, and they do throw it away. Right through the arms, right through the hands of Xavier Green. 3 turnovers on Maryland. Good job of getting down the floor by Hakeem Hart. I think Green thought he was taking it right to the basket.
He did. Connor McCaffrey did a nice job of faking at him and forced a wild pass that went right through the hands.
Bohannon from Toussaint for the Hawkeyes. Connor McCaffrey in for the injured Patrick McCaffrey, who turned that tender ankle. He had suffered an injury a couple weeks ago. Bohannon's open again for another look and drains another 3. Came off a low post screen and cuts the nets down with another 3. His 3rd in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, Jordan Bohannon 3 out of 4 3-point shooting, and nowhere in the vicinity was Fats Russell. They just let him shoot it.
Here's Russell with the basketball. Iowa 27, Maryland 19. Hart covered up by Bohannon. Fats Russell taken on by Joe Toussaint. Here's a deep 3. No good. They finally missed one. Way out there from Eric Ayala. Keegan Murray knows where that ball's going. He ran it down in the corner. Here's Bohannon back around a Connor McCaffrey screen. Joe Toussaint with it. Iowa on a 6-0 run. Jabo had a clean look for a moment, then threw it away. Well, Keegan Murray ran it down. He poked it back away from Dante Scott. Good job, Keegan. 8 to shoot. His long arms. Now he's picked. Tried to spin dribble away from Connor McCaffrey. And the ball was stolen away, and on a run out, Eric Ayala is fouled by Connor McCaffrey.
Smart foul right there. Stops a fast break. Stops a 3-on-1 fast break. Connor his second team foul.
Eric Ayala will inbound right in front of us, and does so to Fats Russell. We're parked right next to the Iowa bench. 10:07 to go in the first half. Iowa up 8. Russell catch on the left wing. Hawks are in a zone. Here's a drive inside to score. Hakeem Hart took it right at Chris Murray. Talked it up over the front of the rim. Found a seam. 9:50 to play in the half. Iowa's lead is 6. Toussaint scores off glass as he drove right around his man, went left to the lane, and then turned back and threw it in off the window.
Good hard move that time by Joe Toussaint, moving to his left.
29-21 Iowa, but not for long. A step back 3 by Hakeem Hart. This is incredible shooting by Maryland from distance.
11 points for Hakeem Hart, and that is their 6th 3-point field goal of the first half.
He averages 9. Toussaint lobs up a 3. That's a bit short. Fought for the rebound. Keegan Murray has it taken away by Xavier Green. Maryland trying to get on a little bit of a run. Here's a foul on Chris Murray as Maryland pushing the pressure. Dante Scott went right at him and drew enough contact for a 2-shot foul. 29-24 Iowa by 5. 9 minutes 14 seconds left to go in the first half. Fran's really giving it to one of the officials. Free throws good by Scott, excuse me, Dante Scott. Scott's got 4, 11 for Hart. Maryland has drained 6 threes. You have that right?
You're correct. 6 of 7.
Ooh, Aaron Eulis and Patrick McCaffrey back in. That's good to see. PMAC has the ankle retaped. Both free throws are good, and Maryland, down 8 a moment ago, has come back to within 3 at 29-26 with 9:14 to go in the first half. Simon Wright, 6'7" grad transfer from Minneapolis and Elon College, in the game now for Maryland. Here's a low post pass from McCaffrey to Keegan Murray, and he threw it a little wide to Keegan. 3 turnovers on the Hawkeyes. Out of bounds, it sailed.
Yeah, Patrick's got to take 2 dribbles over toward the right, improve the angle, and drop that pass down to the baseline side.
Iowa has Bohannon, Eulis, McCaffrey, and the Murray twins on the floor. So Maryland tries to cut further into that Iowa lead, which is now 3, 29-26. Ayala takes Eulis off the dribble, right around him, lays it up and in. That was easy. 29-28. Eulis quickly into the front court, drives a pass left wing for McCaffrey. 8.5 to go. Opening period. McCaffrey shot fake, drives into the lane, uses up his dribble to Bohannon. He's loose in the corner. Another 3, good again. George Bohannon on fire, on automatic, on fast forward.
Jordan Bohannon, 12 points on 4 made 3-point field goals, 4 out of 5 shooting.
Hawks shoot back to a 4-point advantage, 32-28. Ayala again around Eulis, takes it right of the lane, now into the paint, throws baseline. Here's a drive inside by Simon Wright.
Double dribble.
He's double teamed and double dribbled. Put the ball on the floor, picked it up, put it back on the floor. Outstanding defense by the Hawks. Once they got him trapped in the red in that lane, it was all over.
Chris Murray was all over him like a tarantula. Nowhere to go, and the kid threw his hands up like, what do you want me to do? What am I supposed to do? I got nowhere to go.
Keegan Murray out of the game. Peyton Sanford says, give me some of that 3-point shooting. Jordan Bohannon, he's now on the floor as we go under 8 minutes to play for the half. Hawks up 4, 32-28. Trying to add to it off the 4th Maryland turnover. Patrick McCaffrey gets right of the lane, throws up a wild shot. Karam's off the glass and then off the iron. And rebounded by Hakeem Hart. Franz claiming contact there. Ayala, who's yet to get going. His teammates have certainly picked him up. Here he is. A tough shot inside. No good. Peyton Sanford rips it away and runs the rebound down in the corner. Here's Bohannon back quickly. Jordan wants the basketball. Drives in deep. Throws it to Chris Murray on the wing. Back to Jordan around a Chris Murray screen. Here comes another 3. Rims comes out. No good. Put back good by Chris Murray. Where did he come from after setting that screen way out top?
He went right to the left side of the rim, Gary. Nobody blocks him out. He gobbled it up and quickly, before he even had to put it on the floor, put it back up on the glass for the basket.
Hawks back up 6. They've led by as many as 8. Oh, nice backdoor cut. And a layup may have been blocked away from behind by McCaffrey. Taken away by Eulis. He had a free lane to the basket, did Green, and missed the shot. I think somebody got it from behind, Bobby. I was screened out by the Iowa coaching staff here.
We'll give the block to the Hawks.
7:01 to go in the first half. Timeout on the floor. A foul on Maryland when we return. Don't think it was a shooting foul, but Aaron Eulis was putting pressure on that defense, trying to get back. They're going to get Ian Martinez for the reach-in. Not a shooting foul. That's 4 team fouls on Maryland. Hawkeye basketball when we come back. Iowa basketball is brought to you tonight by Wimmers. Quick run to the microwave throw. Wimmers brought in and heated up. Hawk fans, go to HawkeyeSports.com/Wimmers and spin to win your chance for the Wimmers Meets VIP experience. An all-inclusive package, including 4 game tickets, hotel and transportation, and more to the Iowa-Nebraska game in Lincoln on February 25th. Huskers looked good last night against the Gophers. All brought to you by Wimmers. Travel with Bobby and I to Pinnacle Bank Arena. Wimmers Meets, the official hot dog of the Iowa Hawkeyes. Iowa 34. Maryland 28 from College Park. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
Get your ice cold Bud Light Seltzer here. Even though you can't go to the game, doesn't mean the game can't be brought to you now here. Just go to budlight.com/delivery. That's budlight.com/delivery.
Give me 2 mangoes.
Coming at you. It's a little short. Ow. Sorry. You know what? I'm just going to walk them over to you.
Whenever there's a game to watch, there's a Bud Light there. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, and Bud Light Seltzer, IRC Beer in Texas, St. Louis, Missouri.
When you set up a savings goal with U.S. Bank, it grows with you. There's no limit to what you can crochet. Can do. Doesn't have to be crocheting, but it totally could be. Like the headphones you're listening to this ad with, you could totally crochet those. There's no telling where your savings goal will take you. Maybe you'll save enough for yarn to crochet your house or the whole town. Oh, right. Doesn't have to be crochet related.
Set up savings goals on the U.S. Bank mobile app, even for the wildest of dreams. U.S. Bank. We'll get there together. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Did you know that as a Mid-American Energy customer, nearly half of your life is powered by the wind energy we provide? That means when you're at home fixing a snack, or at work sending emails, you're using wind energy. Investing in wind helps us keep your rates low. Renewable wind energy. It's clean, affordable, and powerful. And it's one more way Mid-American Energy is obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Hawkeye basketball brought to you by Walmart Blue Cross Blue Shield. Iowa leads at 34-28 over Maryland. 7:01 to go. First half here at College Park. Bobby, what numbers impress you most? Certainly Jordan Bohannon's on fire.
4 out of 6 shooting, 4 of 6 from three-point land, and also the rebound numbers, Gary. My number one key there, Club Car Wash key, was own the boards, and the Hawkeyes have owned the boards in the first 12 minutes of 13 minutes of the basketball game, winning that battle 12-6.
5 offensive rebounds for the Hawks, who are 13 for 23. 5 of 10 from 3, with 4 of those, as Bobby said, belonging to Jordan Bohannon. So the Hawks are shooting 56.5%. Maryland has hit 6 threes and 7 tries, or this thing would be a lot. There'd be a lot more separation between the Hawks and Maryland. But as it is, the Hawks are keeping up and staying ahead. 34-28 in Iowa basketball. Hawks with a 6-point lead, 7 minutes to go till halftime. See if they can get on another roll here. Bohannon, Patrick McCaffrey, Chris Murray, Peyton Sanford, and Aaron Eulis on the floor. Here's a jump shot inside by Patrick McCaffrey. A little strong and knocked out of bounds by the Terps. Hawks will have 20 to shoot coming in right of the goal. Eulis, the trigger man, gets Patrick McCaffrey driving to the basket. He's fouled from behind. I'm chuckling because once again, Fran McCaffrey pulled one out of the books that I haven't seen in a while. And Maryland their heads were spinning.
Caught flat-footed is what they were right there. Patrick, just a nice dive cut from about the top of the key to the right of the basket. Retrieved the pass, went up to dunk it. Fouled from behind. 2 free throws coming for Patrick.
2 guys caught up to him and hit him from behind as he was going up for the dunk. Misses the first free throw. Patrick 76% on the year from the foul line. Hawks at 77% as a team, one of the very best in the conference. He's upset he missed the first one, but made the second. 35-28. Iowa's lead is 7. Hawks have led by as many as 8. 6:48 to play till halftime. Now Fats Russell hands off to Ayala as they work the ball methodically up against the 1-2-2. They screen Bohannon off of Ayala to 6'8" Hakeem Hart. Bohannon has him on the switch. Now to Ayala, 7 to shoot. 6.5 to play in the first half. That's Russell. Works the dribble in on Eulis. Gets around him. Into the paint. Turns, shoots, scores. That's what he does. Jet quick.
He is jet quick. Came to a stop, put the brakes on, and then reverse pivoted over the top for the 12-footer.
Iowa's lead is 5, 35-30. Eulis tries to score on Fats. Has it rejected. Slapped away, but right to Peyton Sanford. Here's Chris Murray. Back to Sanford. He lets fly with a 3. It's good. He couldn't wait to get that shot off.
No, he couldn't. He was dancing over there, calling for the basketball. Once he received it, didn't take him but a second to get it off.
The assist to Chris Murray. Iowa has matched its biggest lead of the half at 38-30. 5:40 to play in the first period. Here's a wild shot off the glass. No good, but a foul called on Patrick McCaffrey. Fran McCaffrey claiming he got all ball, but the foul is called. And Ian Martinez will go to the free throw line for a pair. Fran McCaffrey arguing his case with Lewis Garrison. Lewis politely listens. And here's Martinez, 62% on the year. Makes the first one. Martinez, a transfer from Utah. 38-31. One more coming for Ian Martinez, and he makes them both. Native of Costa Rica. Kadus Wahab comes back into the game. Hakeem Hart checks out. And Maryland has pulled back to within 6. 5:44 to play first half. Here's Ulis. Gets in deep with the dribble to McCaffrey on the wing. Patrick for 3. Good! And the Hawkeyes continue their red-hot stroke from beyond the stripe.
For the Hawkeyes, that is three-point field goal number 7. 7 out of 12. Patrick, left wing, 22-footer.
So they're matching. In fact, they have one more 3 than Maryland now. Iowa has its biggest lead at 9, 41-32. Fats Russell leans in with a jumper, scores again. I mean, there's not much Aaron Ulis can do. He's playing really good defense, but Fats got too many moves.
Fats got 6 points first half.
5:09 to play till halftime. Here's Peyton Sanford on a cut. He's held by Martinez. 5 team fouls on the Terps. And Iowa will keep the basketball with 5:07 to go in the half, leading 41-34. Chris Murray comes out after some good hard work. Keegan is back in. Keegan, Peyton Sanford, Patrick McCaffrey. Inside, Ulis and Bohannon the guards. Jordan Bohannon will bring it in from left of the goal underneath the basket for the Hawkeyes. See what Fran McCaffrey's called here. They're trying to set screens inside. Now Jordan finally throws it into Keegan in the corner. He drives into the paint, has the ball slapped away, gets it back. 16 to shoot. Patrick McCaffrey to Peyton Sanford. Shot fake. Now he goes to his left, throws it, scores it. Shot putted it in from 27 feet.
Unbelievable. Peyton Sanford with confidence. Freshman moving to his left, gets his second 3 of the evening.
He was drilling them today at the shoot-around. He likes this backdrop. Iowa by 10. Here's a drive and a score and a foul. Aaron Ulis. They're isoing Fats Russell on Aaron Ulis, and right now it's a mismatch. And I feel for Aaron Ulis because this guy is as quick as there is at the point guard position in the Big Ten. Ulis is going to come out. Joe Toussaint will come in and muscle up on Fats Russell, who has the and one. 44-36 Iowa. 4:35 to play in the first half.
Yeah, that's a good back cut by Fats Russell, and Aaron Ulis was playing him tough. Too tough, in fact, Gary. He just pulled the string, the back cut, the pass, and the end one coming for Fats Russell.
4 team fouls on the Hawks, each team with 4 personals. And Russell, adding to his total, he's having a great first half. Russell averages 13. He's better than halfway there. Hawks just keep scoring at your end. Here's Bohannon. Lob after a screen and roll. Score by Keegan Murray. Keegan set the screen and rolled right to the basket. Jordan looked like he was going to shoot it and just lobbed it right to Keegan. He laid it in off the glass. Hawks 46, Maryland 39. 4:10 to play first half. Here's a pass into the paint, stolen away by Bohannon. Jordan picks it off as they try to go inside. Jabo brings the ball down the floor. 5 turnovers on Maryland. Skip pass to Keegan. Right inside. Off the screen with the left hand. Off the glass goes Keegan Murray. Timeout Maryland. Iowa's up 11 at 48-37.
Back-to-back baskets for Keegan Murray. That time it came from down low using his muscle and offhand. 13 points for Keegan.
And Bohannon with 4 threes, 12 points, and now 3 assists. And of course, a couple big steals. None bigger than that last one. The Hawks turn it into points. Iowa 48, Maryland 37. 3:57 to go first half. Hawks are heading for a 60-point first half. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
If you thought starting a business took courage, imagine starting over after a fire, damaging storms, or a cyber attack. When disaster strikes, business owners count on EMC for fast, experienced claim service. Our countrywide network of local offices ensures we're always ready to answer the call, investigate every claim, explain what's covered, and process payments as quickly as possible. Count on getting back to business when you count on EMC.
Are you looking to downsize from your family home to begin your retirement years? Our Oak Knoll East campus is for you. I'm Steve Rowe, Executive Director at Oak Knoll. Our new campus has many unique amenities for your active lifestyle, in addition to providing the same great services that Oak Knoll has offered our residents for over 50 years. We're now open and have a few 2-bedroom apartments still available. Call me at 319-351-1720 or visit oakknoll.com to set up your personal tour. Go Hawks!
Hey, it's hard to beat an instant winner, and that's just what Instaplay gives you. You buy a ticket, and then you can win instantly. But we wanted to make it even better. Right now, all non-winning Instaplay tickets are eligible to play it again. You can enter for another chance to win big cash prizes from $1,000 to $20,000. Might be hard to beat, but $20,000 would do it for me. Visit IALottery.com for complete details.
Woohoo! One of two.
Hawkeye basketball brought to you by Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield and by the Governor's Traffic Safety Bureau. Law enforcement is cracking down on wearing seatbelts. The Iowa Governor's Traffic Safety Bureau reminds you to click it or ticket day or night. Hawkeye basketball is brought to you by the Iowa Lottery's Insta-Play games. They're fast and fun to play and watch. They're like scratch tickets without the scratching. Right now, enter any non-winning Insta-Play ticket for your chance to win big cash prizes. Visit ialottery.com/VIP and learn more. Hi to Matt and the gang at the Iowa Lottery. Hawkeyes are cashing in with the three-point basket, Bobby.
Really are, Gary. For the game, the Hawkeyes 8 of 13. That's phenomenal three-point shooting. That's 62%. You got 4 of them by Jordan Bohannon, 4 out of 6. Peyton Sanford off the bench. He's played 4 minutes. He's got 6 points on 2 for 2 three-point shooting. The other three-pointer came from Patrick and 1 from Chris Murray.
Hawks, well, both teams shooting 60%. Maryland started out like a house on fire. 5 for its first 5 from three-point distance. They're 6 of 7, 12 of 20 overall. The Hawks have 6 more field goals, though, 18 of 30, 8 of 13 from distance, and they've made 4 of 5 from the foul line. Maryland's stayed relatively close on the three-point shot, and they're 7 of 7 from the free throw line.
So that rebound number way in favor of the Hawkeyes. 14-6 with 7 of those coming on the offensive glass.
Danny Manning had to get a timeout off this Hawkeye run. 48-37 Iowa. So we're inside 3:45 to play for the first half. Iowa man-to-man. That's Russell with a pass to the right wing to Eric Ayala. Here's Hart, who had the hot hand early. Hawks have gotten him covered up now lately. 8 to shoot for Maryland. They can't find a seam. Here's Joe Toussaint knocking a pass away on the inside. Great anticipation by Joe. And then Patrick McCaffrey has it knocked away on the dribble drive, but right to his teammate Keegan Murray, who darn near got a layup before he was fouled. He will get 2 free throws.
Foul on Dante Scott right there. Nice hard dive cut by Keegan Murray running on the left side of the floor and almost got that thing to drop. Would have been a three-point play.
Iowa has turned Maryland over 7 times now and tries to build its point total off Maryland mistakes. Keegan Murray misses the front end of a 2-shot foul. Hawks, on the strength of 7 offensive rebounds, have 13 more second chance points, due in large part to Philip Rebracha. He's going to come back into the game. Out will be Patrick McCaffrey. Seems to be running okay now after he had that ankle retape, but I'll bet he did nail a 3 a moment ago. It's got to be bothering his offensive skill set. Kadus Wahab back in for Xavier Green, who's done fine off the bench for Maryland with a couple of baskets. Second free throw for Keegan Murray is right through. Keegan misses one, makes one. He's got 14 points to lead Iowa. 12 for Jordan Bohannon. 1-2-2 press trying to force Maryland into another mistake. Ayala trapped along the sideline by Peyton Sanford. Waits for Fats Russell to come get the basketball. Iowa 49, Maryland 37. Hawks by 12, 3 minutes to go in the first half. Here's a drive inside by Russell to Ayala on the wing, and a traveling violation. He was going to let go from 3, and Peyton Sanford flew at him. And he put the ball down on the floor, bounced it, and then went and grabbed it. That's a travel.
Good defense by the freshman. Peyton Sanford really made it difficult. He's taller than the Ayala there, and that was a bad play by Eric Ayala.
Great first half for Peyton Sanford. Here's Keegan Murray. Hawks up 12. They try to add to the lead. Toussaint to Sanford. Ooh, he double clutched on the 3. Drives inside. Misses the runner at the foul line. He knows he should have taken the 3. That's what he does. Rebound Maryland. Russell back quickly. Here's a set shot 3 on the way. No good. Rims and comes out. Quick shooting in the clock was Maryland. Rebounded by Iowa. Hawks will slow it down here after that missed jumper by Hakeem Hart. Well, Bohannon, a deep three, no good off the left of the iron. Sanford kept it alive. He punched it out of a crowd, but it went right to Maryland's Dante Scott. Bohannon had a good look at that distance, a long distance three, but missed one. 49-37. The Hawks lead remains at 12 with 2:12 to go first half. Ayala around Peyton Sanford, hops into the paint, scores, and a foul called on the Hawkeyes. We're going to get Peyton Sanford for the chop down. You know, Ayala's going to try and get his game going because he's been pretty much shut out here in the first half.
He's the best player that they got in the scoring column. Averages 15. He's got 7 now, but all season long he's sort of just been kind of back and forth, but don't let him get going because he can go off in a hurry.
Misses the free throw. Rebraca snares the rebound for the Hawkeyes. That's his 5th of the first half. Toussaint with a throw into the corner to Sanford. Get it out of there. It's like the Terps are in a zone, huh?
Go zone here, a little 2-3 zone. Maybe a little matchup, see what they can get.
49-39. Bohannon has the ball ripped away. Hawk fans thought it was a foul. Maryland thought it was a travel. 6 to shoot. Here's Keegan Murray with 6'8" Hart right in his face. Keegan drives inside, scores off the glass. Very few in America can do what he just did with the clock winding down.
Clock winding down and 3 terrapins inside his jersey, hacking and slapping away. Keegan, phenomenal play that time. 16 points.
51-39 Hawkeyes. 1:20 to go till halftime. Murray's got 16 first half points. Here's Scott driving hard left baseline. Leans in through a double team, has the ball ripped away, stolen away by Rebraca. Toussaint has one man to beat, and he's fouled by Fats Russell. As quick as Russell is, he wanted no part of Toussaint and just handcuffed him.
Thought we're going to have a battle of the little men up at the rim there, going up for the shot, but Fats fouls him on the ground. 1-1 for JT.
Joe T out of the Bronx. Bronx tough, steps to the line, an 83% free thrower. Maryland has turned the ball over 4 times in the last 3.5 minutes. So Toussaint misses the front end of the 1-on-1, but tipped out by Rebraca to Joe T. Bounces to the wing. Bohannon for 3. Good! Joe Toussaint with the assist. Rebraca with the offensive rebound.
Another offensive rebound for the Hawkeyes. Leads to another 3. 15 points on 5 3-point field goals for Bohannon.
5 of 8 for Jordan. He's back, Hawk fans. No single-digit numbers tonight for this guy. Scott drives again into a crowd, nowhere to go. Hits Ayala. He goes in with a scoop layup, no good. Ball tipped. Ayala gets the rebound. Maryland has a new possession with 35 seconds to go in the half, and the Hawks up by 15, 54-39. Russell has Rebraca flare at him. Pull up jumper, no good. Rebraca, just couldn't quite get the rebound ahead of Hakeem Hart, and he used his 6'8" frame to put it back up and in. Weak side putback, a rare offensive rebound for Maryland. Iowa by 13. They'll take it down to Zippo here at halftime.
Yeah, been a good first half for the Hawkeyes. Let's finish it out strong.
Bohannon for 3 more from the corner. Good! He is on automatic. 57-41. That'll be the score at the half. Maryland is puzzled.
You bet they are. That's 8 3-point field goals for Jordan in the first half. 18 points.
That's great to see the smile back on his face. You'd think the game was over as the entire team huddled around Bohannon, congratulating him. And that time, he was covered.
He flared to the corner on that one, and they flew at him, and Jordan let it fly, nothing but the bottom of the net.
When he's saran wrapped and he's still throwing it in,
look out.
Look out. I'm sorry to see halftime get here, but 57-41 Iowa as the Hawkeyes go to the break up 16 on the road here at the Xfinity Center. Our recap of the Budweiser halftime show is next. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
Not all internet is created equal. It's a lot like choosing a quarterback. Technically, you could sign up any new rookie provider on the block, but the success of every device in your home depends on it. Will they perform in the clutch, or will they buffer under pressure? Extreme provides the speed you need with a 100% gigabit technology network and amplified Wi-Fi. And unlike signing a quarterback, Extreme Internet requires no contracts. There's only one pick to lead your team. It's Extreme, powered by Mediacom.
When you set up a savings goal with U.S. Bank, it grows with you. There's no limit to what you can crochet. Can do. Doesn't have to be crocheting, but it totally could be. Like the headphones you're listening to this ad with, you could totally crochet those. There's no telling where your savings goal will take you. Maybe you'll save enough for yarn to crochet your house or the whole town. Oh, right. Doesn't have to be crochet related.
Set up savings goals on the U.S. Bank mobile app, even for the wildest of dreams. U.S. Bank. We'll get there together. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Knowing that I can make a difference in my patients' lives keeps me motivated every single day. Hi, I'm Dr. Kanya Ferguson at University of Iowa Healthcare. With academic medicine, we see the toughest cases, so we're always innovating. And we bring the best minds together to collaborate, so there's more brain power focused on you. Because that leads to exceptional care for our patients and our community. See how at uihc.org.
A good teammate has your back through thick and thin, no matter what. That's why we love working with Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield, because when Wellmark's on your team, you can count on them to be there when you need them most. And when you have that kind of peace of mind, you're free to enjoy every moment life gives you, like cheering on our Iowa Hawkeyes to victory. No wonder more Hawkeye fans choose Wellmark for their health insurance. Learn more at wellmark.com.
This has been the Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield first half on the Hawkeye Sports Network. From Learfield, Hawkeye basketball is brought to you by Bud Light. It's for the fans. EMC Insurance. You've worked hard for it. Now count on EMC Insurance companies to protect it. U.S. Bank. Life keeps moving. We're here for every step. U.S. Bank. Member FDIC. Wimmer's Meats. Brought to you by Wimmer's Meats, the official hot dog of the Hawkeyes. Authentic brand. Look authentic, feel authentic, be authentic. Get your game day gear online at authentic-brand.com. And by Bud Light. It's for the fans. This is the Budweiser Halftime Report.
Iowa 57, Maryland 41. It's the most first-half points in a Big Ten game this year for the Hawkeyes, and the most since Iowa put 63 on the Carver Hawkeye Arena scoreboard way back on November 18th against Alabama State. Well, Alabama State is not Maryland, Bobby, but three-point shooting can create separation, and it sure has for the Hawks here in the first half.
It started early. Jordan Bohannon came out and knocked down two early three-point field goals. Chris hit one, Jordan another one, but just incredible offensive outburst by the Hawkeyes here in the first half, the 57 points. You couple that with good defense for the most part, allow the 41 points. The only negative in there is the way Maryland started the game shooting three-pointers. They're at 6 out of 8, but they haven't hit a whole lot lately.
They hit their first 5 threes, which occurred in the first 7 minutes of the game, and since then the Hawks have buttoned things up on the outside. And man, oh man, how deadly can Keegan Murray be inside when Jordan Bohannon is shooting like that on the perimeter?
Yeah, he's unstoppable. You can create space on the outside either using Sanford, Jordan Bohannon, all those guys. Chris Murray, you put him out there on the court. And how about the play of Philip Rebraca in the first half? He was powerful in there and really kind of set the tone on Wahab. He's a 9-point scorer. He's got 0.
How many rebounds? Just checking. Rebraca with 5 rebounds in the first half. 3 offensive. One that last one that led to a 3-point goal by Bohannon as time was winding down in the half. This is the Budweiser halftime show. Welcome back to Carver Hawkeye Arena, Hawk fans. You'll want to sell that arena out Sunday when Nebraska. Freddie Hoiberg come calling, and it's an afternoon game. 1 o'clock start. Hawk fans, Bud Light proudly welcomes you back to Carver. Bud Light is for the fans. Do you own or rent your home? Well, sure you do. Fortunately, Geico makes it easy to bundle your home and car insurance. And it's a good thing, too, because having a home is hard work. Go to geico.com, get a quote, and see how much you could save. Geico.com. Easy. Iowa 57, the Terps 41 at the break. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
You looking to downsize from your family home to begin your retirement years? Our Oaknall East campus is for you. I'm Steve Rowe, Executive Director at Oaknall. Our new campus has many unique amenities for your active lifestyle, in addition to providing the same great services that Oaknall has offered our residents for over 50 years. We're now open and have a few two-bedroom apartments still available. Call me at 319-351-1720 or visit oaknall.com to set up your personal tour. Go Hawks!
When you build a network locally engineered for the home team, you know how important a strong connection is on game day. So you give every fan in town access to 5G at no extra charge. Now, when you switch to US Cellular, you can get unlimited 5G data for only $30 a month with 4 lines. Join the nationwide network built from your town up and stay connected to your home team with US Cellular 5G. Switch today and get unlimited 5G data for only $30 a month with 4 lines. Terms apply. 5G not available everywhere. See uscellular.com for details.
What they want is the silver lining, and they want a promise kept. When something really bad happens, that's when, you absolutely present a West Bend versus maybe another carrier.
An independent insurance agent describes the silver lining.
What I'd want you to know about West Bend is that you have a partner, and you have a partner that cares, that's built on strong values, and in the event that something does happen, you have a promise that will be kept.
West Bend, the worst brings out our best. Visit thesilverlining.com to find out more.
Facing a criminal charge or complicated family law situation? Regardless of circumstances, Carr Law Firm has trial experts that understand how much is on the line. Your priorities are our priorities, and we fight for the solution that best fits your needs. Our experienced trial attorneys will aggressively defend your rights in court and do everything they can to protect your future by fighting for you. Go to carlawiowa.com for a free consultation. That is Carr with 2 R's, lawiowa.com.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by the University of Iowa. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the university and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university.
What a first half for the Hawkeyes. Even though Maryland shot 56%, the Hawks shot 60. Iowa made 21 of 35 field goal attempts, and 10 of those were threes. Jordan Bohannon owns a half a dozen threes, 6 of 9 from distance. He has it stuck on automatic. Let me tell you, 18 first half points for Bohannon. 16 for Keegan Murray. Keegan 7 of 9 from the field with 4 rebounds. Philip Rebrach has been huge with 5 boards, 3 offensive. The Hawks have out-rebounded Maryland 17-10. Other scoring for Iowa, 6 for Peyton Sanford on a pair of threes. Chris Murray has 5 off the bench. A basket for Joe Toussaint. A half a dozen for Patrick McCaffrey. And 4 points to go with his 5 rebounds for Philip Rebrach. As we give you the Hy-Vee stat first half recap brought to you by our friends at Hy-Vee. Score big savings and shop online at HyVeeDeals.com. For Maryland, 14 of 25. So the Hawks have 7 more field goals and 4 more threes in that first 20-minute stanza. 14 of 25, 6 of 8 from distance. Maryland has made 7 of 8 free throws, which brings us to our Latham Seeds charity stripe recap. Maryland 7 of 8 from the foul line. The Hawks are 5 of 8. Thank you, Latham Seeds, for supporting Hawkeye basketball and the American Cancer Society through the Hawkeye charity stripe promotion all season long. Maryland's leading scorer at the break, 13 for Hakeem Hart. He hit 2 threes out of the gate and was off and running. He's right at his season average of 13 points. 9 for Cat Quick point guard Fats Russell. 7-point first half for Eric Ayala. He averages 15. He's going to look to get it going in the second half. 5 each for Dante Scott and Xavier Green. A basket for, 2 free throws for Ian Martinez. Key stats to me, Iowa has 16 second chance points to Maryland's 2. That's what offensive rebounding will do for you. And the Hawkeyes have 6 more points off Maryland turnovers. The Terps flipped it over 9 times in the first half. Iowa with just 3 turnovers. Iowa the very best in the Big Ten and top 10 in the country at fewest turnovers per game. And that is so critical on the road. Hawkeyes lead it at the break 57-41 over the Maryland Terrapins. That's our Hy-Vee halftime stat recap, brought to you by Hy-Vee. Score big savings and shop online at HyVeeDeals.com. You don't need countless insurance companies. You need one insurance company you can count on. And I'm happy to tell you that company is EMC Insurance. Find your agent at EMCINS.com. A U.S. Bank scoreboard is straight ahead. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
When you build a network locally engineered for the home team, you know how important a strong connection is on game day. So you give every fan in town access to 5G at no extra charge. Now, when you switch to U.S. Cellular, you can get unlimited 5G data for only $30 a month with 4 lines. Join the nationwide network built from your town up and stay connected to your home team with U.S. Cellular 5G. Switch today and get unlimited 5G data for only $30 a month with 4 lines. Terms apply. 5G not available everywhere. See uscellular.com for details.
It's always more fun to be with friends as you cheer on your favorite team. Whether attending the game, watching at a bar, or hosting a party, it's very important to know that fans don't let fans drive drunk. Before choosing to drink, choose your team's MVP, a sober designated driver. Avoid the unsportsmanlike conduct of driving drunk by handing off your keys so that you, your passengers, and everyone on the road can be safe. Your team victory will only be worth celebrating if you and your friends make it home. This message is brought to you by the Iowa Department of Public Safety, the Governor's Traffic Safety Bureau, and your local law enforcement.
Do you ever feel like you spend more time trying to work out than actually working out? Skip the hassles and bring the gym into your home with help from the friendly fitness experts at Shields. We'll help you choose the right equipment to meet your goals, and we'll be right there with you for delivery, setup, and service. And with the Shields guarantee, you never take a chance on your purchase. If you don't love it, we'll make it right. This year, it's your space, your time, your fitness, with a little help from Shields. In store or online at shields.com.
After a cancer diagnosis, it's natural to want to start treatment right away. But first, get a second opinion from a team that specializes in your cancer. I'm Dr. George Weiner, Director of University of Iowa Holden Comprehensive Cancer Center. Before you start treatment, you deserve to be confident you have the right diagnosis and know every option available to you. So whether it's with us or somewhere else, get a second opinion. It can change your care and your life.
How about a U.S. Bank scoreboard here at halftime where Iowa leads Maryland 57-41. No other scores to report after this game tonight. It's Purdue, number 4 Purdue at Michigan. 9th-ranked Duke plays at Clemson. 2nd-ranked Gonzaga hosts Pacific, and 7th-ranked Arizona is at Washington State. Bobby's mask just was slingshot on my arm there. Trying to get that headset on with the mask, huh?
I don't like wearing these masks.
Come on, Maryland. Get rid of that mandatory mask.
My goodness, you almost tripped on it.
Hawkeye women were winners last night over Minnesota, 88-78. That's the Hy-Vee, or that's the U.S. Bank scoreboard. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
American Equity salutes today's hero of the game and is a proud sponsor of the ongoing recognition of our military at Hawkeye games this season. Thank you to all the men and women, past and present, who have served our country and allow all of us to enjoy the freedom and liberty we enjoy today. American Equity's vision is to become the premier insurance company specializing in retirement savings and income products. To learn more about our company, please visit our website at american-equity.com.
What are you craving? The Wig and Pin in Ankeny, across from DMAC, is proud to offer dine-in and carry-out. Home of the famous Flying Tomato Pizza and Chicago-style deep dish, The Wig has all of your favorites, including thin crust pizza, appetizers, lots of sandwiches like the Turkey Club and Reuben, soups and salads you'll love, and a full bar. Call to order or just come on in for lunch and dinner. The Wig and Pin in Ankeny. What are you craving?
Champions share common traits: integrity, reliability, hard work, and innovation. Your Better Business Bureau knows championship companies. We conduct background checks and listen to consumers around Iowa and Illinois, so we know the true character of these companies. Let the BBB match you with a championship company when you're hiring a contractor, using a business, or need a service. The Better Business Bureau is an Iowa nonprofit serving our neighbors for over 80 years. BBB help and information is free. You'll find us at bbb.org/Iowa.
When you you build a network locally engineered for the home team, you know how important a strong connection is on game day. So you give every fan in town access to 5G at no extra charge. Now, when you switch to US Cellular, you can get unlimited 5G data for only $30 a month with 4 lines. Join the nationwide network built from your town up and stay connected to your home team with US Cellular 5G. Switch today and get unlimited 5G data for only $30 a month with 4 lines. Terms apply. 5G not available everywhere. See uscellular.com for details.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification here on the Hawkeye Radio Network. Second half coming. Iowa leading Maryland by 16. You're listening to Hawkeye Basketball. With assistant coach Sherman Dillard on tonight's first half.
Coach, that was a phenomenal first half shooting by the Hawkeyes, an offensive explosion on top of good defense after you got the three-pointer under control with Maryland. What were your thoughts?
Yeah, I thought we moved the ball well. We got the shots. I thought J-Bo was cooking, and we were looking for him a great deal. They're a hard team to guard. You know, they got some guys making shots. Harden was really good for them the first half. They're shooting the ball well, too. We've got to turn up our defense. We've got to maybe switch a little bit more because we're having a tough time defending that ball screen action. We're going to clean that up this half, continue to play, and win the first 4 minutes.
Okay, thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Philip Rebraches scored off Iowa's first possession on a nice dish inside by Tony Perkins. He laid it up and in, and Iowa's lead is now 59-41. Fats Russell missed a jump shot at the other end for Maryland, and the Hawks are back hunting more points. Bohannon with it. 19:20 to go in the game. Here's Keegan Murray, has the dribble poked away, stolen away, and a free run out and a layup for Fats Russell. Nice job by Dante Scott. They double team Keegan, a turnover, rare Iowa turnover, the 4th of the game, leads to Maryland points. 16-point Iowa lead at 59-43. Patrick McCaffrey to the wing, and Keegan Murray. Shot fake, drives inside, throws to the baseline, knocked away from Rebracha. Back-to-back turnovers by the Hawkeyes. Here's Hakeem Hart all the way back, leaves it to Dante Scott. Now they bring it across court, and a three is no good. Offered up by Eric Ayala. Bohannon gets the long kick rebound ahead to Tony Perkins. He goes to the basket, has it stripped, and now a jump ball. Nope, ball's loose on the floor. Maryland comes up with it again. And they're trying to run. Patrick McCaffrey with a near steal. Layup good by Maryland's Hakeem Hart. Hawks getting a little bit ahead of themselves, Bobby.
Yeah, got to calm it down a little bit here. Have a good offensive possession this time and cut the turnovers down.
Yeah, 3 straight turnovers by Iowa. Keegan for 3. Good. Boy, did that help salve that wound. 62-45 after Maryland had closed to within 14. Keegan Murray reigns in a 3. Iowa's 11th of the game. 62-45, 2 minutes gone, second half.
Keegan with 19 of those 62 Iowa points.
Unbelievable shooting performance by Bohannon, and then cleaning up inside, but Keegan Murray showing that he can score from the wing. Jump hook is up, no good, short by Wahab, and cleared by Patrick McCaffrey. Patrick brings it down himself, lost the ball, gets it back. Bohannon for 3, trailing the play, curls it in. 65-45, Iowa has stretched the lead to 20. 17.5 to go in the game.
Bohannon loves the Xfinity Center.
Does he ever? He's blowing it kisses for Valentine's Day right now. 7 of 10 from the field, and all from 3. 21 points. Pulled up jumper by Ayala, no good. Maryland's missing everything. Bohannon, weak side clear out. Ahead for Patrick McCaffrey. He tries a 3. This one's short. Rebounded by Maryland. And sending it up the floor is Julian Reese. Starts the second half, the 6'9" freshman from Baltimore. Danny Manning going with the youth. Fats Russell turns the corner, has a pass kicked away by Bohannon. 16:55 to play in the game. And a substitution coming in for the Terrapins. Xavier Green, who had a hot stretch in the first half with 2 baskets. He replaces the veteran Dante Scott. So Maryland has got some size out there now with the youngster Julian Reese and Xavier Green, both at 6'9" and 6'7". Russell, crossover dribble, gets a screen, high post right, step back jumper, in and out, no good. Rebracha snares another rebound. Ahead to Bohannon.
Nobody for Maryland goes after the offensive glass. Phillip gets an easy one.
Keegan Murray from Bohannon, left wing McCaffrey. 16.5 to play in the game. Hawks sparkling on the road. Bohannon 3 more. No good. That one was short. Keegan Murray saved it from going out of bounds, but threw it right to a Terp. He was sailing out of bounds. That's okay when it's in your end. Here's Maryland back. It's 5-on-4. A wing three is no good. Cleared by Tony Perkins. Strong rebound. He's looking ahead. Head up. Tony takes it all the way to the basket. Shot is up. Good. And down it goes. Pure strength by Tony Perkins. Philip Rabracha hit the deck. Back comes Maryland. 67-45 Iowa. 4 minutes deep into the second half. Ayala with a handoff. Takes the dribble right wing. Now to Reese. The big fella circles in on Tony and then has the shot blocked away from behind by Keegan Murray. Jordan Bohannon comes up with a loose ball. Here's Perkins, a stop and go move. Gets to the basket, lays it up and in. Hawks are running the Terps right out of their own gym.
Just what we expected to start the second half. Win that first 4-minute game, and Maryland is walking to their bench with their head down.
69-45. Iowa's lead is 24. 10-0 run by the Hawkeyes here early in the second half, and we'll come back for more in just a minute. By the way, Bobby's visit a moment ago was Sherman Dillard. He had the scout on tonight's game. How happy you think Sherm is right now? And he coached for 5 years here in Maryland under the Hall of Famer Lefty Drizel. But Bobby's visit with Sherm, courtesy of your John Deere dealer. Van Walt Equipment with locations in Adair, Colfax, Greene, Hubbard, and Ankeny. Bobby Hansen and Sherman Dillard. Bobby Hansen and the Iowa coaches, brought to you every game by your Iowa John Deere dealers, proud sponsor of Hawkeye basketball. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
Businesses like yours count on EMC insurance companies for protection with the standard coverage they need. But EMC agents go further, tailoring coverages with the specialized products and services every unique company requires, including yours. EMC has insurance solutions for nearly 500 types of businesses. So whatever your specialty is, count on EMC to protect it. Visit EMCINS.com to find your local agent.
Every day you use energy to power your life, to wake up, to stay connected.
Hi, this is John. Oh, hey.
To feed your loved ones. Dinner! You don't even have to think about it, because at MidAmerican Energy, we do. We work hard to bring you energy you can count on every day. Because the most important thing we put our energy into is you. We're MidAmerican Energy, and we're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Hey, burger fans. This is Jill from the Burger Shed, inviting you to come out and grab a burger tonight. While you're here, get your hands on my personal favorite, the Farmhouse Burger. This mighty burger is topped with a fried egg, hash browns, bacon, jam, and American cheese. If burgers aren't your thing, we have plenty of other Shed classics like the pork tenderloin and a killer brisket dinner too. Don't forget to sweeten your meal with our real ice cream shakes. Burgers, beers, and a bunch of BS. Burger Shed, Bass Pro Drive in Altoona.
This is Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield's coverage of Hawkeye basketball. Welcome back to Maryland, where the welcome mat certainly was not out for Iowa. It never is when the Hawks go on the road, but they're making it their home sweet home, Bobby, especially Jordan Bohannon. It's been a night to remember for three-point shooting for the Hawkeyes, who lead Maryland 69-45, and we're not even 5 minutes into the second half. Danny Manning had to get a timeout. The Hawkeyes are as scorching red hot as they were in the first half.
Incredible, the focus that the Hawkeyes are playing with, and they're playing a team, Maryland, that looks like they've given up, to be honest with you. The fans just really aren't into it. The guys are, just kind of standing out there waiting for the Hawks, and you can't let up, Gary. You just have to keep your foot on the gas and keep going. Extend this lead to 40 if you have to.
Bohannon, Jordan, who is 7 of 11, and all 7 goals are from three-point distance. He and Kirk Spirov, obviously all smiles. Spirov probably told him, I could shoot like that, or I could shoot like that. Well, the Hawks need to play on and keep muscling up in the defensive end. Leading 69-45 Maryland basketball. We get back to action with 15:27 to go in the game. A lot of time left. The Hawks don't want to let the Terps get on a run in their backyard. Here's Ayala back in the game, throws it away, but it's kicked right back to him. Rabracha almost had the pick. 3 to shoot. Ayala goes in, misses the jumper. A rare offensive rebound by Maryland. No, Bohannon reached in there and stole it away from Wahab. Bohannon's open for 3. Scores. Oh, his Eon drive right now. This is incredible.
Automatic, Gary. That's 8 3-point field goals for Jordan. One more, he ties the school record.
72-45 Hawkeyes. 14:40 to play in the game. Shot up no good by Reese. Quick shooting in the clock, and Tony Perkins has been physical here in the first 5 minutes of this second half. Now we've got a double foul called inside on Rebraca. A double foul on Martinez and Rebraca.
Making a jump ball, I guess.
So the alternating arrow will go Maryland's way. I didn't see what happened. I was watching the ball out in front.
Two players just got locked up inside, bodying each other up.
Oh, Rebraca towers over Martinez. Martinez wouldn't want any piece of Phillip.
Just frustration.
Yeah, well, it can be physical in a 27-point game, and that's where Iowa sits now, leading 72-45. Hawkeye basketball is brought to you tonight by State Farm. With surprisingly great rates, State Farm Insurance is the real deal. You can get personalized service from your local agent or use the State Farm mobile app when you're on the go. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And we know Iowa grows a lot of corn, but in reality, corn grows Iowa. Iowa corn grows our livestock, our economy, and our athletes. Put on your best face for the Iowa Corn Camp. Follow Iowa Corn on Facebook to be corn-fed. Timeout on the floor. Hawks 72, Terrapins 45. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
Get your ice cold Bud Light Seltzer here. Even though you can't go to the game, doesn't mean the game can't be brought to you now here. Just go to budlight.com/delivery. That's budlight.com/delivery.
Give me 2 mangoes.
Coming at you. It's a little short. Ow. Sorry. You know what? I'm just going to walk them over to you.
Whenever there's a game to watch, there's a Bud Light there. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, and Bud Light Seltzer, IRC Beer in Texas, St. Louis, Missouri.
Flu season is here, and you can get your flu shot now at your Hy-Vee pharmacy. It's easy, convenient, and you can schedule your appointment online. Just go to Hy-Vee.com/mypharmacy. Plus, when you get your flu shot at Hy-Vee, you get a 20-cent Hy-Vee fuel saver. This year, it's more important than ever to stay healthy. So go online to Hy-Vee.com/mypharmacy today to schedule your flu shot and get a 20-cent Hy-Vee fuel saver. Some restrictions may apply.
Let's be honest for a moment, Hawkeye fans. How's your career going? Are you charging down the court toward your goals or simply running out the clock on an unfulfilling job? If you're searching for more, IowaWorks.gov can help you put points on the board. IowaWorks.gov is Iowa's largest job bank with more than 80,000 quality job listings, as well as connections to valuable training or assistance you need to find a brighter career. Visit IowaWorks.gov today and get started on your second half.
What a display of shooting by the Iowa Hawkeyes tonight, especially Jordan Bohannon, 8 of 12, all 8 field goals from 3. Jordan has moved past Aaron White, the great Aaron White, for 3rd place now in Iowa's all-time scoring chart. He may have the all-time scoring lead after this game's over the way he's shooting.
Look out, Luka Garza. Jabo's coming at him.
72-45. The Hawkeyes have widened the gap to 27. They led by 16 at halftime over Maryland. And I repeat, we are at Maryland. Jordan Bohannon now is approaching 1,900 career points. He went past Aaron White. Next in line are Roy Marble and Luka Garza. He's 3rd all-time. He's not worried about that. Hawks have the basketball. We thought the arrow pointed the other way, but the Hawks will take it. See if they can add to that 27-point lead, and they will on a dunk by Keegan Murray. Great interior pass by Rebraca.
Little high-low action. Phillip at the free throw line just threw it over the top, and no resistance from Maryland. Dunk, Keegan Murray, 21 points.
29-point Iowa lead, 74-45. There's just nothing Maryland can do about it. They're not going to outscore this team. Here's Ayala, a deep 3, no good. Boy, when he's off, and Fats Russell, the rebound kick long to the tiniest guy on the floor. Shot is up, no good. Tip back, no good. Another rebound by Maryland and a foul on Iowa. Well, that possession, the ball just happened to bounce Maryland's way, literally.
Yeah, lucky bounce for Maryland. They call a foul on Keegan Murray, just his first.
13:54 to play in the game. Hawkeye basketball is brought to you by Mediacom, who is on its way to delivering the nation's first 10G platform. That's the kind of speed dreams are made of. Jordan Bohannon's delivering 10Gs of threes. 74-45 Hawks. Martinez staring over the top of a 2-3 zone now for the Hawkeyes out of the inbounds feed. Scott from 3. That's way off the mark. And Rebracho get caught with a push in the back. No argument from Phillip as Julian Reese had position. So the shot clock will again reset to 20 with 13:40 to play in the game. How many is that on Rebracho?
Two in the second half.
Okay.
Yep.
So he's okay. And it comes to Green. Xavier Green started out at Pitt a few years ago. Transferred to another Division I school. Now he's here at Maryland, his third school. Transfer portal. Here's Green. Pop-up jumper right wing. Rims and comes out. It's the kind of night it's been for Maryland. That thing took 2 laps around the iron. Rebounded by Rebracho. He's the rebounding star tonight for the Hawkeyes. Patrick McCaffrey. Stop and go move. Takes a dip inside, backs the dribble out, now drives inside, throws to the corner to Perkin, who gets to the glass. Shot up no good, but he's fouled, shoved from behind. And free throws coming for Tony. Boy, I'm loving the way he's attacking, Bobby,
he's
off
strong.
the dribble drive.
He's strong. He has that ability to drive through contact and even complete the play at the rim. That time he was fouled hard, and he'll go to the free throw line for 2. But he plays with when he kicks it into high gear, he's tough to corral and keep in front.
Ian Martinez with a shove in the back. Tony gets 2. Hey, it's time to get in the game, Hawk fans, because when your team scores, your town wins. So text IOWA, Iowa, to 97063. Nominate your town to receive proceeds from Wellmark's 3-point play program. Money raised for every Hawkeye 3 is put toward community health projects, parks, playgrounds, and trails. Thanks to your local health insurance provider, Wellmark, Blue Cross, and Blue Shield. Tony gets 1 of 2 free throws. And the Hawkeyes lead by an even 30, 75-45. Yes, you heard me right. Hawks by 30 over the Terrapins. There's a left wing jumper on the way by Dockery, who just came into the game. No good. Lefty missed it. Keegan Murray clears. 1 and done for Maryland. Murray drives it all the way down left of the lane. Throws back to a trailing Jordan Bohannon, who's guarded now by 6'7" Hakeem Hart. Back to Keegan Murray, center floor. He takes on Hart. Ball's knocked away from him. Gets it back to Bohannon with 12 to shoot. Right back inside. J-Bo goes to Keegan Murray. Lindmar to Cedar Rapids Prairie. And a foul called on Hart. He just cannot handle Keegan Murray when he gets the ball that deep.
No, and that was one of our keys there, Gary. The Club Car Wash keys to the game is Keegan Murray. There's nobody on this team when you look at the roster that can stay with a player, the talent level, the caliber of Keegan Murray, and he is exploiting everything they don't have right now.
24 for Bohannon, 21 for Keegan Murray. And he makes the first free throw. So he's at his average, his Big Ten leading average. And into the game for Maryland comes Simon Wright, kid out of the Twin Cities. He replaces Xavier Green as Danny Manning wants to get a look at an extended look at a lot of his young guys. Murray hits both free throws. And he just calmly backpedals down the floor. 23 for Keegan. Iowa is on an 18-0 run on Maryland. Shot up no good on a drive, and a putback is good by Wright. Big kid at 6'7" out of the Twin Cities. Nice penetration by Martinez. He missed the runner off the glass, and Wright was there for the stick back. Here's Perkins to Keegan Murray. His standstill 3. Good. Deadens off the front of the rim, went straight up in the air and down through. Is that a shooter's touch or what?
He held his follow through from 22 feet, 26 points now for Keegan Murray.
80-47 Iowa. We go under 12 minutes to play for the game. Here's Dante Scott to Hart. Step back 3. Misses everything. Rebounded by McCaffrey. This is a woodshed whipping right now. McCaffrey picked up at the timeline by Scott. Maryland really getting aggressive man-to-man now as Iowa is really putting it on him. Bohannon takes the dribble left wing. Step back 3. Good again. I'll tell you, look at Robbie Hummel, who's on the TV crew. He's got a big smile on his face. He's just shaking his head back and forth. Here's a 3 that's good by Dante Scott of Maryland, literally raining threes. Bohannon has 9 threes on the game. Here he is for 10. No good. He let that one go just across the timeline. Kick long to Perkins. Corner three is in and out. No good. Offered by Patrick McCaffrey. The Hawks finally don't score on a possession. Dockery back for the Terrapins. It's 83-50 with 10:50 to go in the game. Martinez drives in on Patrick McCaffrey, and he scores. Reached up over the top of 6'9" Patrick McCaffrey, who's dead tired. Here's Bohannon running. Dunking is Keegan Murray. Bohannon, Maryland just trotting down the floor with their backs to the play, and Jabo line drived it to Keegan Murray, who was ahead of the pack.
Don't feel sorry for him. Just keep your foot on the gas. If they don't want to get back on D, then make them pay.
10:20 to go in the game. Hawks 85, Maryland 52. Here's a missed jumper inside, but then a putback by the guy who missed it. Akeem Hart scores an offensive rebound. Rare offensive rebound and putback for Maryland by Hart. 85-54. Bohannon for 3 more. God! Double digits. 10 threes by Jordan Bohannon. Fran McCaffrey can't even believe it.
It is unbelievable. 30 points for Jordan. All on threes.
School record. 10 threes for Jabo. Who we picking for star of the game tonight? Here's Dockery hitting a 3. Marcus Dockery, local kid from D.C., a 6'2" sophomore, has a couple of long jumpers go in. Tell you what, those baskets are as wide as Chesapeake Bay tonight.
I guess so, man. It's just a great shooting backdrop, I guess. But what can you say? We'll have to ask Jordan Bohannon at the end of the game, post-game. It's like, what do you like so much about Xfinity Center that he is just phenomenal?
If you missed it, we had him on the pregame show talking about his display of shooting 5 years ago, almost to the day, when he was 8 of 10 from 3. Little did we know. I mean, he was confident this afternoon in that interview, Bobby. Here he is, 10 of 15, all 3-point goals. Hawkeye basketball is brought to you by Wimmers. Go Papa. Wimmers brought, celebrating Jordan Bohannon's performance. Pop one in the microwave and heat it up. Go to HawkeyeSports.com/Wimmers to spin to win your chance for the Wimmers Meets VIP experience. That's an all-inclusive package for 4 game tickets, hotel, transportation, and more to the Iowa-Nebraska game in Lincoln coming up February 25th at Pinnacle Bank Arena. Brought to you by our friends at Wimmers. Wimmers Meets, the official hot dog of the Hawkeyes. Iowa 88, Maryland 57. We still got 9:45 to play. And this is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
Silver lining means you are backed by a policy and a company that is going to do everything they can to get you back whole to like you were before.
An independent insurance agent describes the silver lining.
But there's a promise there. That word means we're going to answer our promise in the policy and get you back up and running if you're a business, or, if you're home, we're going to get your home put back together as if nothing had happened.
West Bend, the worst brings out our best. Visit thesilverlining.com to find out more.
When you build a network locally engineered for the home team, you know how important a strong connection is on game day. So you give every fan in town access to 5G at no extra charge. Now, when you switch to US Cellular, you can get unlimited 5G data for only $30 a month with 4 lines. Join the nationwide network built from your town up and stay connected to your home team with US Cellular 5G. Switch today and get unlimited 5G data for only $30 a month with 4 lines. Terms apply. 5G not available everywhere. See uscellular.com for details.
Hi, I'm Gary Dolphin. Lennox has been building furnaces and air conditioners here in Iowa since 1895. And Lennox dealers have been selling and installing these high-efficiency Lennox products for just as long. When you call Wyckoff Heating in Des Moines, you know you're calling one of the best names in the indoor comfort business. Dave Lennox knows that when you turn to Wyckoff Heating, your home will be exceptionally comfortable. For the best home comfort system you can buy in the Des Moines area, it's Lennox and Wyckoff Heating. Lennox, Wyckoff Heating, and the Hawkeyes. There's a winning combination. This is Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield's first half coverage of second half coverage, I beg your pardon, of Hawkeye basketball. Iowa leads Maryland 88-57. Jabo might want to. Jordan Bohannon, who just set the record for most threes in a game by an Iowa Hawkeye. He's got 10 now, 10 of 15. He's now 12th in the history of the NCAA for most career threes. 12th. You know he's the all-time Big Ten career leader in made threes. He may want to call Wellmark and ensure that right hand, that right arm, that snap through wrist. This performance tonight, Bobby, is almost left me speechless.
Yeah, it is. It's just eye-opening is what it is. And, Bohannon, put back at the point guard, run around instead of running around all that, but it's really freed him up to just take a good look at the basket from out top, and he has made him pay tonight. 10 of 15 shooting.
Hawks have the ball. Bohannon for 3 more. That one is short. He's 10 of 16. Here comes Fats Russell with a run out off the rebound. To Dockery, who's had the hot hand. Step back, thought about a 3. Lefty throws it to Ayala. He drives down the left side of the key on Peyton Sanford. Shot blocked, but a foul called. Basket goes in. Peyton Sanford did a good job squaring up on Ayala, but Ayala's just that strong.
He's strong. He's a veteran. Peyton got to cut that baseline drive off, force him back to the middle where he got some help.
Looked like he got all ball, but he got enough of them with the body, so the and one for Ayala. 88-59 Iowa. And the free throw no good. Rebound run down by Chris Murray. Gets it to brother Keegan. Good job by Chris of fighting everybody off. Here's Chris Murray fouled in transition as Keegan tried to reward him for that rebound with a half-court pass for a layup. Chris got roughed up there and will get 2 free throws.
Yeah, nice job, Chris Murray, running out ahead of the field. Kid number 15 doesn't play much. Simon Wright is a graduate transfer. Lucky didn't hurt Chris on that play. Nice catch in traffic, and he'll go to the free throw line for 2.
He's as expressionless as Keegan is. 66% free thrower, but boy, do they churn inside. Jordan Bohannon comes out, gets a great hand from the Iowa contingent here. Maybe we've seen the last of Jordan tonight with 9 minutes to go in the game. As long as the Hawks keep this lead as comfortable as it is, there's no reason to believe they won't. Both free throws for Chris Murray. It's 90-59 Iowa. And now under 9 minutes to go in the game. Ayala back for the Terrapins. Center of the floor for Fats Russell. Russell around a screen by Dante Scott. Now Scott gets the ball from Fats. 10 to shoot. Over the top pass to the wing. Dockery drives in, misses the running layup. He was pestered by a lot of waving arms and black shirts there. Aaron Eulis brings it back for Iowa off that missed attempt. Here's a lob left of the lane to Keegan Murray. He's double teamed. Somebody's open. It's Aaron Eulis for 3. Aired it out. Keegan Murray had it land right in his lap, right on his belly button, and he stuffs it through.
Shot came up short. Fats Russell trying to block out Keegan. No chance there. Keegan just turned and stuffed it over his head with 2 hands.
Talk about a mismatch. And Keegan Murray now has 30 on the game. He put 35 on Maryland in Iowa City. Maryland quick shooting missing. Toussaint for 3 at the other end. No good. Rebounded by Dante Scott. Good block out on Keegan. Here comes Hart back for Maryland. And he had Joe Toussaint as the only line of defense in 6'8". Just reached up over the top of 6'2" and put it in. Now 92-61 Iowa. Keegan Murray is fouled inside going to the basket. 7:47 to play in the game. And we'll step out and take a break as the Hawks lead is 31 with free throws coming. 7:47 to play. Authentic Brand proudly provides Bobby and my Hawkeye apparel for tonight's game. It's a great Iowa company in Perry. Hi to Clark Fessler and the crew at Authentic Brand. They have a great selection of quality licensed Hawkeye gear and a wonderful website to check out at authentic-brand.com. Authentic-brand.com. Authentic apparel also available at many local retailers. Authentic Brand. Look authentic, feel authentic, be authentic. Are you ready to trade up to a new and better job? It's easier than you think with Iowa Works. Go to iowaworks.gov. Iowa Workforce Development can show you how to run the best possible route to a new career. Winning starts with a game plan. Visit iowaworks.gov today and get in the game. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
When you set up a savings goal with U.S. Bank, it grows with you. There's no limit to what you can crochet. Can do. Doesn't have to be crocheting, but it totally could be. Like the headphones you're listening to this ad with, you could totally crochet those. There's no telling where your savings goal will take you. Maybe you'll save enough for yarn to crochet your house or the whole town. Oh, right. Doesn't have to be crochet related.
Set up savings goals on the U.S. Bank mobile app, even for the wildest of dreams. U.S. Bank. We'll get there together. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Knowing that I can make a difference in my patients' lives keeps me motivated every single day. Hi, I'm Dr. Kanya Ferguson at University of Iowa Healthcare. With academic medicine, we see the toughest cases, so we're always innovating. And we bring the best minds together to collaborate, so there's more brain power focused on you. Because that leads to exceptional care for our patients and our community. See how at uihc.org.
The day we've all been dreaming of is approaching, when life gets back to normal. But we're not there yet. So please, everybody, do your part. Get vaccinated against COVID-19 as soon as possible, because that's the best way to protect you, protect them, protect everybody. It's the best way to get Iowa back to normal. Find a COVID vaccine location near you at vaccinateiowa.gov.
Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield welcomes you back to Hawkeye basketball. 92-61. Iowa by 31, 7:47 to go. The Hawks shooting 63% in the second half, 12 of 19, most of those threes. For the game, they are 33 of 54. 60% shooting in the first half, 63 in the second half. Maryland's been no slouch, 56% in the first half, but the Hawkeye defense, man-to-man, has been much improved in the second half, much the way it was against Minnesota on Sunday, limiting Maryland to 31% shooting. And the Hawks are going to shoot free throws when play resumes. Hawks have 2 with 30 points tonight. Jordan Bohannon, if you missed it, you really missed a show. Keegan Murray has 30. J-Bo has 30, all on three-point shooting. And now Keegan Murray's at the line. He had 35 points against Maryland back in early January when the Hawks won by 5 in Iowa City. Keegan's first free throw is short. It was 4 of 5 from the foul line until there. That miss. Hawkeye basketball is brought to you by U.S. Cellular, America's locally grown wireless with a nationwide network built from your town up. We're proud to be the official wireless provider of the Iowa Hawkeyes. A rare 2-miss trip to the foul line for Keegan Murray. So he stays at 30 points for the game. Iowa leads 92-61. Here's a turnover in the lane. Dante Scott tried a spin dribble move away from a defender and lost the ball. Toussaint back for Iowa. Scored. He's fouled. Used his body to shield him from the defender. The defender whacked him from behind. And Joe was still strong enough as he went to the basket and kissed it in off the window.
Yeah, it's a good strong move that time by Joe Toussaint. He attacked from the left wing right in front of the Hawkeye bench. And he went into the veteran, Eric Ayala. Picks up the foul. The end one coming for JT.
83% from the foul line. And no doubt about it, Joe Toussaint drains the extra toss. Iowa 11 of 17 from the foul line tonight. They did not need free throws tonight. Those 3-point goals will take care of a lot of ills. 95-61 Iowa. 7:05 to play in the game. That's Russell. The shot fake, drives inside, shot blocked away from behind as he handed off to Martinez by Chris Murray. Chris with the block. Maryland keeps the basketball and then turns it over. Wild pass to the wing intended for Dockery by Russell. And Maryland now with 10 turnovers on the night. 6:54 to play in the game. Iowa 95-61 over the Terps.
Yeah, we got into the game some reserves. Austin Ash, first time in a while. He'll be in there with Joe Toussaint.
Well, Ash,
Peyton Sanford.
We know he can shoot from distance.
Yeah, look out.
Give me some of that, Jordan Bohannon. Ulis is back in. Peyton Sanford's back in. Here's Toussaint. Stop and go move. Gets in the lane to Ash on the wing. 3-point goal. Why not? Austin Ash blends the 3 and amongst all the other ones. 17 3-point goals by Iowa.
Yeah, that's going to be nearing a school record. I remember a game where we hit 17 or 18.
Russell counters with a 3 and good defense by Austin Ash, but Fats knocks it down. He's had a good night offensively, has Russell. He's got 14. His first 3. Sanford for 3 more. It is good. 18 3-point goals. What a display. They're blowing smoke out of the revolvers right now. They've been that hot tonight from distance. 101-64. Iowa with 101 points and still 6 minutes to play. Step back 3 is good by Russell. That's Russell with back-to-back triples. His first 2 of the night, he's got 17.
As I say, too little, too late.
Put Bobby Hansen in.
Good right here.
Okay. Chris Murray for 3. That was a little strong. And it kicks long to Martinez. 101-67 Hawkeyes. Here's Russell for 3 more. He can feel it. Misses this one, but it kicks all the way out to Dante Scott at the top of the ring. Russell now with Peyton Sanford in his face. Shoots over the top. It's good. Well, keep the clock going.
Yeah, just
keep the clock running. Vance Russell's hit 3 threes and 4 shots. Here's a baseline jumper, no good by Aaron Eulis. Peyton Sanford with an offensive rebound, but couldn't quite contain it. The ball's out of bounds to Maryland. 5:05 to play. Danny Manning emptying his bench now with a couple of walk-ons. Aiden McCool, sophomore out of South Carolina, into the game. Simon Wright comes back in. Vance Russell goes to the bench. Aiden McCool is in the game. Who am I missing? Somebody else came in. Dockery stays out there. Martinez is out. Oh, it was Simon Wright out of Minneapolis back in the game. Hawks are in a zone. 4:50 to play in the game. Now they shift back to the man. They spread it out. Here's a corner 3. Good again. This one by Ian Martinez. He shoots 21% from 3.
Well, he's watching all these threes drop down. It'll increase your confidence.
Toussaint drives left of the lane. Pull up jumper, no good. Put back, no good by Chris Murray, but he's fouled over the back with 4.5 to go. Yeah, so Maryland on a little bit of a run here. It's 101-73 Iowa. As we tell you, Hawkeye basketball is sponsored by our friends at Quickstar. Quickstar's new Tundra Max Diesel is just that. More winter protection for whatever Mother Nature throws at you. Blended with up to 30% #1 diesel. Make Quickstar your stop this winter for Tundra Max Premium Blended Diesel. Quickstar, proud partner of Hawkeye Athletics. Chris Murray makes one and misses one. He's got 8 points. Iowa's lead is 102-73. 29 points. Here's a 3 by Martinez. Good again. This is amazing. Maryland was white hot at the start of the game, making their first 5 3 attempts. 6 of 7 at one time. Now we got a foul on Maryland as Eulis took it all the way in deep and got fouled on his way to the basket. Free throws coming for the outstanding free throw shooter, Aaron Eulis. Maryland is really heated up here in the last few minutes from 3 again. They've got 13 threes and 24 attempts. 13 of 24. Iowa's 18 of 32. Of course, with 10 of those from Jordan Bohannon, a new school record. Eulis missed the first free throw, made the second one, so Iowa's lead is 103-76. 31 threes these teams have combined for in this game.
Just a shootout here in College Park, Maryland.
Like the OK Corral. Under 4 to play now. 3:55 remaining. As Maryland spreads the floor looking for an opening with the end of the bench in the game. And they throw it away. Right threw it away. Peyton Sanford is on the floor with it. And he's tied up. It'll be Iowa basketball. As Maryland's Aiden McCool was laying on the sideline with his hand on the ball. Peyton was still inbound, so the Hawks will get the basketball. 3:44 to go. 103 for Iowa, 76 for Maryland. Throughout the Iowa Corn Cyhawk Series, Iowa Corn promotes honest, hardworking values that are uniquely Iowa. On behalf of Iowa's corn farmers, a salute to all fans and athletes for their hard work and determination to be the best, both on and off the field. Just like our top athletes, our state leads the nation in corn and ethanol production. Iowa Corn. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
Get your ice cold Bud Light Seltzer here. Even though you can't go to the game, doesn't mean the game can't be brought to you now here. Just go to budlight.com/delivery. That's budlight.com/delivery.
Give me 2 mangoes.
Coming at you. It's a little short. Ow. Sorry. You know what? I'm just going to walk them over to you.
Whenever there's a game to watch, there's a Bud Light there. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, and Bud Light Seltzer, IRC Beer, beer in Texas, St. Louis, Missouri.
There's a sense of pride that comes from the life of a farmer. How many people can say they have a famous tan named after them, or be known for their wave when they drive past neighbors and strangers alike on a 2-lane road? Whether it's a farmer's tan or the farmer's wave, we are proud to be known for a lot of things. We feel that pride every night at the dinner table, knowing we feed our family and yours. Iowa Corn is proud to be on the sidelines cheering on the Iowa Hawkeyes. In Iowa, we grow corn, but the truth is corn grows Iowa.
Hi, this is Gary Dolphin. Lennox has been building furnaces and air conditioners here in Iowa since 1895, and Lennox dealers have been selling and installing these high-efficiency Lennox products for just as long. When you call Lozier Heating in the Des Moines area, you know you're calling one of the best names in the indoor comfort business. Dave Lennox knows that when you turn to Lozier Heating, your home will be exceptionally comfortable. For the best home comfort system you can buy, it's Lennox and Lozier Heating. Lennox, Lozier Heating and the Hawkeyes. Now that's a winning combination. Hawkeye basketball brought to you by our friends at the Hyatt. Join us for the weekly Hawk Talk with Fran McCaffrey at the Hyatt Regency Hotel and Conference Center in the Iowa River Landing in Coralville. Hawk Talk with Fran McCaffrey takes place weekly from 7 until 8:30. Please visit HawkeyeSports.com and view the full schedule. By the way, our next Hawk Talk is next Wednesday at 7 o'clock. We'll take Valentine's Day off to be with our loved ones. Hope you do too. And then have Hawk Talk next Wednesday. All fans are welcome to attend the show live on the Hawkeye Radio Network and the Iowa Hawkeye YouTube channel. But come on out. Come on out. Join us. Matt and the crew do a great job at the Hyatt Regency Hotel and Conference Center. We're in the Edgewater Grill and Bar. Jordan Bohannon is 1 3-point goal shy of a Big Ten record. He's got 10. Bryn Forbes of Michigan State has the single game record of 11 set in 2016. Well, I suppose if anybody should own the single game 3-point record in the Big Ten, it's Jordan Bohannon.
He should, but he's on ice right now.
Yeah, that's a good place.
Icing that right arm down.
He's got enough records. he could print his own album. He's got so many records and hits, all hit songs. Here's big fella Agundale into the game. He gets called for putting his head down and throwing his shoulder into Simon Wright, so it's a charge on Agundale. The Hawks have Aaron Eulis, Joe Toussaint, Riley Mulvey, Josh Agundale, and Austin Ash on the floor for the final 3.5 minutes. 103-76. The Hawkeye lead has been safe for a while. Martinez hits a jump shot. Nice curl up to the high post. A turn and a shot. Riley Mulvey was right there, but Martinez has had the hot hand here the last couple of minutes. Austin Ash way off the mark from 3. 103-78 Iowa. Here's a drive and a layup attempt by Dockery is no good. Almost spun up over the rim and in, but a foul called on Iowa.
Iowa foul on Riley Mulvey.
Mulvey gets called for the contact. 2 free throws coming for Dockery. Stay with us for the Hawkeye postgame show. That'll be entertaining as we talk to Jordan Bohannon about his record-setting performance tonight. 10 3-point goals. He's 12th all-time in the NCAA now for most made threes. This was Jimmer Fredette tonight, wasn't it?
Man,
Pistol Pete Maravich.
Who's ahead of him?
Ooh. I'd like to know who the other 11 are on the NCAA all-time 3-point made list. Free throws are good by Dockery. It's 103-80, so Maryland making it a little more respectable against the Hawkeye backups. Obviously, McCool is a fan favorite for these Maryland hometown folks. 5 to shoot as the Hawks spread the floor. Eulis drives in. He scores with the left hand. Beautiful drive as he split a double team and really elevated. That was a great move by Aaron.
Realizing shot clock winding down, got to get something going to the rim, and Aaron Eulis with a basket.
Here's a deep 3, good from way out there by Dockery. He's building his confidence. Dockery hasn't played much. In fact, he hadn't taken a 3 until tonight. He's got a couple. Here's a Agundale with a thunder dunk inside. A great no-look pass by Aaron Eulis. Iowa 107, Maryland 83 with 1:50 to go. Officials letting him play it out. Dockery, a shot fake, drives baseline, forces up a shot, but it goes in. How about Dockery? He's played well off the bench. He's in double figures with 10. Substitution timeout for Danny Manning with 1:42 to play in the game. Hawkeye basketball has been brought to you by Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield. Luke Laquetta now into the game. Walk on from Michigan. Both teams have emptied their benches. Martinez comes out to a nice round of applause. And into the game for Maryland, Brett Karkus. That's K-A-R-K-U-S, not C-A-R-C-A-S. There's a rebound off a missed Iowa jump shot. McCool gets the board and a foul called. And we finally got to the bonus.
McCool to the line, the fan favorite.
Yeah. Okay, here are the all-time NCAA career three-point makers ahead of Jordan Bohannon. As McCool, the walk-on, hits the free throw. You can tell the student body loves it. Fletcher McGee of Wofford has 509. Travis Bader of Oakland College has 504. Then there's J.J. Redick of Duke, David Holston of Chicago State, Chris Clemens of Campbell, Cadron Clark of St. Peter's, Marcus Howard of Marquette, Damon Lynn of New Jersey Institute of Technology, Kevin Foster, Santa Clara, Tyler Hall of Montana State, and Chris Lofton of Tennessee. So 3 or 4 Power 5 conference schools. Here's Ash for 3 more, gets it. Ash is 2 out of 3 from distance. 1 minute to go in the game, thankfully. It's 110 to 87. Iowa's lead is 23. Hawkeyes have led by as many as 39, memory serves me correct. 45 seconds to go. Karkus guarded by Aaron Eulis. Dockery's back in the game, forces a 3, no good. Air ball, and rebounded by Josh Agundale. Ash, Laquetta, Agundale, Mulvey, and Aaron Eulis on the floor for Iowa. So the Hawks will dribble out the clock. 18 seconds to play. About a 4-second shot clock to game clock. So the Hawks will take the turnover. And Iowa will win it 110 to 87. There's the shot clock violation. Most points in a Big Ten game since 1995, Bobby.
Yeah, that's impressive tonight by the Hawkeyes. Their preparation, their focus, and what they brought here to the court tonight.
Final score, Iowa 110, Maryland 87. Back with the U.S. Cellular postgame show next. You won't want to miss it. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
This has been the Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield second half on the Hawkeye Sports Network. Hawkeye basketball has been brought to you by Ford. Brought to you by Ford, inviting you to visit your local Ford store or buyfordnow.com. By the Iowa Governor's Traffic Safety Bureau, who reminds you to click it or ticket day or night. Lennox and your local Lennox home comfort specialist. Made right here in Iowa since 1895. And by Iowa John Deere Dealers, proud sponsors of Hawkeye basketball. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
Get your ice cold Bud Light Seltzer here. Even though you can't go to the game, doesn't mean the game can't be brought to you now here. Just go to budlight.com/delivery. That's budlight.com/delivery.
Give me 2 mangoes.
Coming at you. It's a little short. Ow. Sorry. You know what? I'm just going to walk them over to you.
Whenever there's a game to watch, there's a Bud Light there. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, and Bud Light Seltzer. IRC Beer, beer in Texas, St. Louis, Missouri.
Energy is a smile lighting up the room. The anticipation of popcorn popping. The thrill you feel when your favorite movie starts playing. Energy is what powers all the little things in life. That's why Alliant Energy provides innovative energy solutions. to power the moments that power you. It's what makes powering beyond your expectations so worthwhile. See all the ways we're doing just that at alliantenergy.com/poweringbeyond.
Some companies are very standoffish or very afraid to get directly involved with the repair process. So we will physically take our phone, call the guy we know that can do it, and say, hey, I'm standing at this address. I need somebody to come over here and pull this limb out of this house. A lot of companies won't do that.
A West Bend claims representative on handling a claim.
And we bring that sense with us that we can fix it. That's the biggest thing we do for them.
West Bend, the worst brings out our best. Visit thesilverlining.com to find out more.
Multi-platinum country superstar Sarah Evans is bringing her Copy That tour to the newly remodeled event center at Riverside Casino and Golf Resort on May 21st.
And I could not ask for more. You were born to fly. No place that far.
Tickets are on sale now at riversidecasinoandresort.com.
On the Hawkeye Sports Network from Learfield, Hawkeye basketball has been brought to you by Alliant Energy, powering beyond. Riverside Casino and Golf Resort, home of the Draft Day Sports Lounge, a luxury hotel and spa, 5 restaurants and more, just minutes south of Iowa City. Shields, right there with you. U.S. Cellular, America's locally grown wireless. Iowa Lottery, win a warehouse dash or up to $100,000 in cash with the Iowa Lottery. And by West Bend, the Silver Lining. Welcome to Postgame.
Back with Bobby Hansen, I'm Gary Dolphin. Our engineer-producer tonight is always Corey Sheets, and we saw some kind of offensive display by the Iowa Hawkeyes. Most points scored in a Big Ten game in 27 years. Iowa defeats Maryland 110-87. The Hawks pretty much had this game under control by halftime, Bobby, when they went up 16. That first half was quite a shooting display by Jordan Bohannon, who set a new single-game record tonight for the Iowa Hawkeyes, hitting 10 threes in 16 attempts. When you think about the great pure shooters at the University of Iowa, and I'm sure if I sit down tomorrow when it's quiet in my office, I'll come up with more, but immediately Kent McCausland comes to mind, Andre Woolridge, certainly downtown Freddie Brown and J.J. John Johnson, Chris Kingsbury, Vince Brookins off your Final Four team was a pure shooter. I was trying to think of the great shooters at Iowa since the three-point line came into being, and I know I missed somebody there, but this display by J-Bo tonight, once he made his first two and got going, I thought we might see that Sunday. He hit his first two, and then Minnesota obviously got in his face, but tonight it was over early, and it was lights out shooting by Jordan Bohannon.
No contest here once he got going, and once he got the first 2, 3, 4 of them going down, you could just see that extra bounce in his step, and his eyes just lit up. There was nothing Maryland had for Jordan Bohannon tonight, so he's going to move up that NCAA list. He's going to be in that top 10 here shortly. He's sitting right now at number 12, but overall, what a great performance tonight by these Hawkeyes.
I think Jordan threw a few in for Mac McCausland tonight, since we mentioned Kent. Talking back and forth with Kent the last couple days, his dad's visitation services are planned for next Tuesday up in Waterloo. Check your local newspaper if you'd like to go out and pay tribute to Mac McCausland, longtime commentator, analyst on Iowa television, covered Hawkeye basketball for the better part of 30 years with Larry Morgan and others back in the original days of the Iowa television network. And we lost Lloyd Bender, a longtime Hawkeye basketball photographer, this past week. Lloyd passed away at a nursing home in Solon. He was always fun on road trips. Great guy, Lloyd Bender, left us this past week. He had been in ill health for some time, so we think of Lloyd, and I'm sure J-Bo would like to dedicate this game tonight, Iowa shooters in general, to Lloyd and to Mac McCausland. We don't want to disregard the points in the paint because the Murray twins, Rabracha, they were spectacular.
Yeah, everybody that got in there, they played with, with that focus to talk about. You saw it at the shoot around here today. It was the second half against Minnesota on Sunday with the defensive effort. They brought it here tonight. I mean, Maryland threw some three-point field goals in the first half, but that was it. That is all they had, and the Hawkeyes win going away. So congratulations. Just a fantastic overall team victory here on the road.
For all the damage Iowa did on the perimeter, and I should say damage, it was a total destruction. 19 three-point goals in 34 attempts. The Hawks outscored Maryland in the paint, 40-28. Why wait to repaint your home to freshen it to sell? Take a quick trip to your local Spon and Rose. Pick up some new colors from Valspar. It's paint rack and start painting so you can enjoy your home now. For interior makeovers, only Valspar Medallion Paint and Primer has Colorfinity for a one-coat color that lasts and lasts and lasts. For exteriors, it provides fade-resistant color, coverage, and true weather-tight toughness. Start here and finish with perfection. At your local Spon and Rose. Tonight, the paint scores, Iowa 40, Maryland 28. Start here and finish with perfection. That's what Jordan Bohannon did as he led the Hawkeyes to a big victory over Maryland tonight, 110-87. How big was this road win? Well, the next 3 games are inside Carver Hawkeye Arena.
That's good news right there. Now, they might toss one in there between with at Ohio State, but on the schedule, next 3 at home, the friendly confines.
We got the Ohio State makeup game coming sometime, we hope, in the near future. All Hawks tonight, 110-87. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. Station ID break here on the Hawkeye Radio Network. You're listening to Iowa Hawkeye Basketball. Iowa wins it going away here at Maryland. Back with more of our U.S. Cellular postgame show in a minute. This is Hawkeye Basketball from Learfield.
American Equity salutes today's hero of the game and is a proud sponsor of the ongoing recognition of our military at Hawkeye games this season. Thank you to all the men and women, past and present, who have served our country and allow all of us to enjoy the freedom and liberty we enjoy today. American Equity's vision is to become the premier insurance company specializing in retirement savings and income products. To learn more about our company, please visit our website at american-equity.com.
Champions share common traits: integrity, reliability, hard work, and innovation. Your Better Business Bureau knows championship companies. We conduct background checks and listen to consumers around Iowa and Illinois, so we know the true character of these companies. Let the BBB match you with a championship company when you're hiring a contractor, using a business, or need a service. The Better Business Bureau is an Iowa nonprofit serving our neighbors for over 80 years. BBB help and information is free. You'll find us at bbb.org/Iowa.
This is Gary Dolphin. Lennox has been building furnaces and air conditioners here in Iowa since 1895. And Lennox dealers have been selling and installing these high-efficiency Lennox products for just as long. When you call 72 Degrees Comfort Company in Ankeny and the Des Moines metro area, you know you're calling one of the best names in the indoor comfort business. Dave Lennox knows that when you turn to 72 degrees, your home will be exceptionally comfortable. For the best home comfort system you can buy, it's Lennox and 72 degrees. Lennox, 72 degrees, and the Hawkeyes. That's a winning combination. A good teammate has your back through thick and thin, no matter what. That's why we love working with Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield, because when Wellmark's on your team, you can count on them to be there when you need them most. And when you have that kind of peace of mind, you're free to enjoy every moment life gives you, like cheering on our Iowa Hawkeyes to victory. No wonder more Hawkeye fans choose Wellmark for their health insurance. Learn more at wellmark.com. Welcome back to our postgame coverage courtesy of U.S. Cellular, America's locally grown wireless with a nationwide network built from your town up. We're proud to be the official wireless provider of the Iowa Hawkeyes. Gary Dolphin, Bobby Hansen has retreated to the jubilant Iowa locker room. No doubt to corner Fran McCaffrey when he gets a minute. This was something to behold. One for the record books tonight as the Hawkeyes defeat the Maryland Terrapins 110-87. Hawks had 57 first half points, 53 in the second half, led by as many as 37 after leading 57-41 at the intermission. And thanks to some nasty dead-eye shooting from the perimeter, Iowa with 19 three-point goals. That's one shy of the school record. 19 and 34 attempts. Just amazing shooting, led by the guy we've been watching for the better part of 6 years, throw him in from distance, Jordan Bohannon. He played 31 minutes, had 30 points, 10 of 16 from the field. He is without question our Lennox Dealers of Iowa hot Hawkeye. We'll talk more about his numbers in just a little bit, but he joins us now from the Hawkeye locker room as Jordan is our Grizzly Tough player of the game. Each game night, Grizzly Coolers anoints a Hawkeye basketball player as our star of the game. Shop now for Iowa Hawkeye Grizzly Coolers and drinkware at local retailers and online at grizzlycoolers.com. Grizzly Coolers, bear tough for hunting, fishing, and camping, and built to last for a lifetime of tailgating. A lifetime of memories offered up by number 3 tonight. It's so appropriate that your jersey number is 3. I mean, I just got to tell you, but how prophetic was the pregame interview you did with me?
You know, it's almost tipped it, I guess you could say, Dolph. The reason I hit 10 threes tonight was because of Gary Dolphin.
Oh, no, I wasn't asking for that kind of homage. But when we sat down today, and we've talked here in the last 3 weeks, what did I tell you? The last 5 games, you had one double-figure game, and you had, I think, 2 6-point outings, maybe a couple 4-pointers. I said, what's going on, J-Bo? That's not you. And your response, I thought, was not only prophetic, but spot on. You keep shooting, right?
Right, exactly. I told you, regression to me, and I've always felt like I'm a really great shooter. You know, I put in so much shots in my entire life, and my dad helped me out a couple times this past week, just to, get my rhythm back and get my roots back to, what made me a really great shooter. And my teammates did a great job of finding me, and it feels good because I've been working really hard. I've been hearing, left and right from a lot of people of, just doubting me and, not believing in me. So it provided a little more motivation for me to, continue to work hard. And there's still a lot of work to be done.
Well, you were Wyatt Earp tonight, gunslinger Bohannon with a school record 10 3-point goals. That's a school record for a single game. And Jordan, you're now number 12 all time in the NCAA list. Half of the 12 ahead of you are from Power 5 conferences, so you're really among the elite. And my goodness, was that beautiful to watch. And everybody else in the lineup played off your performance. I mean, you never lost sight of the inside game, and Keegan and Chris and Rabracha, you can't lose sight of their performance, can you?
Exactly, and I think, my ability to have the ball a little more and kind of got my confidence back these last couple games. Granted, I didn't shoot still that great last game, but I'm able to have the ball a lot more and be a little more aggressive. And I told myself before the season that it would kind of be easier for me to play off guard and get the ball in positions I'd be willing to score. But it's been really hard with how defenders have been guarding me this year. And now that I've been moving back to this point guard the last couple games, I feel like I've got my confidence and definitely my feet back under me.
Well, Frank Garza sat right behind us tonight, Luka's dad. I'm sure he was texting Luka, even though Luka may very well be playing tonight. I can't tell you, but it's kind of like old home week for the Garza family, so they had to enjoy this. What is it? Give us the difference moving from the off guard to the point guard. Why that's such a big additive, a big positive for you?
I just think I have the ball, more times during the possession. I feel like the more aggressive I can be, the better our offense runs. And it's been really tough for me to get the ball and, get defenders off me as an off guard. So, I'm able to get the ball in transition and work both sides of the floor. If they're guarding up on me, because I like to pull the transition 3, I'm able to throw ahead to Keegan or Tony or Patrick, and they get open shots because they're so worried about me in transition. So, I thought our transition game was really great tonight.
You have loved this building since the first time you came into it. What is it about the Xfinity Center that just allows you to light up the scoreboard? Is it the backdrops, or is it just a feeling?
Man, I don't really know, to be honest. It's just that type of feeling that, this is a big-time historic program, and, I always thrive on playing, against these type of teams because, granted, I wanted to play at Iowa since I was a little kid, but also I watched, these type of teams play when I grew up, Maryland, Duke,
Sure.
All these types of teams, these blue blood schools, and I wanted to play against them. I wanted to compete because I knew I was right up in there with, one of the best guys. And, granted, I'm a little older now, so, but they had some older guys too on their team. I think they had a couple guys that were older than me. I'm sure that wasn't said in the media.
They hit a bunch of threes to start the game. They were matching you 3 for 3, but ultimately the Hawkeye defense, again, like Sunday at Minnesota, got things under control, especially in that second half.
Yeah, we did a great job defensively to start the second half. We told ourselves that we wanted to get the 16 lead to 20-24, and we got it all the way up, I think, to 35 plus. So that shows that we came out on the right note in the second half. We ran some great offense, transition, got some stops. We changed up our defense, and just overall a great game by everyone tonight.
And what a springboard into next week, where starting Sunday, the Hawks have 3 consecutive home games. You've said all year long, this team needs to get to 10 to 12 Big Ten victories, and this might be the start of a beautiful run for the Hawks, depending on where they plug in the postponement at Ohio State. But needless to say, a lot of home cooking in the next week for you.
Looking forward to it, and it's it's starting to count down the days. Just a couple more times I can step foot in that Carver Hawkeye floor, and it's starting to become noticeable. I didn't really make knowledge of it recently. I think this last couple of days I've started to realize that I don't have much time left here at Iowa, so I'm just trying to make the most of it and go on the right note.
You made the most of your 31 minutes tonight. 30 points in 31 minutes. Congratulations, Jordan. It was beautiful to watch.
Thanks, Dolph. Appreciate it.
Jordan Bohannon, our star of the game, courtesy of Grizzly Coolers. And how tough was Jordan Bohannon tonight? 30 points on 10 of 16 shooting. And all 10 3-point goals, a new school record. He had 3 rebounds and 5 assists, 2 steals for good measure. Congratulations to Jordan Bohannon. As I mentioned earlier, our hot Hawkeye, courtesy of the Lennox Dealers of Iowa. 10 of 16 from distance, as Jordan Bohannon really made the Lennox Dealers proud tonight. Like Air Solutions in Creston, Verlin's Plumbing and Heating in Denison. In Dubuque, stop in and see All Seasons Heating and Cooling. And in Southwest Iowa, it's Apollo Heating and Air Conditioning in Shenandoah and Red Oak. Thanks to Kevin Roloff and all of our Lennox dealers for their long-standing partnership with the Hawkeyes. Jordan Bohannon, now the number 3 all-time leading scorer in Iowa basketball history, as he put on a show here tonight, passing Aaron White for 3rd place. Bohannon's 30 points tonight now gives him a career total of 1,884, with Nebraska next up trying to figure out how to stop Jordan Bohannon. Back with more in a minute as the Hawkeyes win the game 110-87 over Maryland. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
Energy is a smile lighting up the room. The anticipation of popcorn popping. The thrill you feel when your favorite movie starts playing. Energy is what powers all the little things in life. That's why Alliant Energy provides innovative energy solutions to power the moments that power you. It's what makes powering beyond your expectations so worthwhile. See all the ways we're doing just that at alliantenergy.com/poweringbeyond.
After a cancer diagnosis, it's natural to want to start treatment right away. But first, get a second opinion from a team that specializes in your cancer. I'm Dr. George Weiner, Director of University of Iowa Holden Comprehensive Cancer Center. Before you start treatment, you deserve to be confident you have the right diagnosis and know every option available to you. So whether it's with us or somewhere else, get a second opinion. It can change your care and your life.
The day we've all been dreaming of is approaching, when life gets back to normal. But we're not there yet. So please, everybody, do your part. Get vaccinated against COVID-19 as soon as possible, because that's the best way to protect you. Protect them. Protect everybody. It's the best way to get Iowa back to normal. Find a COVID vaccine location near you at vaccinateiowa.gov.
A good teammate has your back through thick and thin, no matter what. That's why we love working with Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield, because when Wellmark's on your team, you can count on them to be there when you need them most. And when you have that kind of peace of mind, you're free to enjoy every moment life gives you, like cheering on our Iowa Hawkeyes to victory. No wonder more Hawkeye fans choose Wellmark for their health insurance. Learn more at wellmark.com. Tonight, we witnessed most points scored in a Big Ten game since 1995, and your Iowa Hawkeyes were at the forefront, outscoring Maryland 110-87. And it had everything to do with three-point shooting, as you'll find out now in our Hy-Vee postgame stat recap. Hy-Vee, score big savings and shop online at HyVeeDeals.com. The Hawks shoot 39 for 65. An additive there, 22 assists on 39 made baskets. That's out of the building, and that's where Jordan Bohannon was most of the night, reining in 10 threes in 16 attempts. All 10 of his field goals from distance, as he had a co-team leading 30 points. Keegan Murray had 2 threes, but 12 field goals. So he was doing his thing as usual as he matched Jordan's output from mostly inside, scoring 30. Bohannon with 30, Keegan Murray with 30, nobody else in double figures, but that's okay. 8 points for Chris Murray off the bench to go with 5 rebounds. Philip Rebraca was spectacular, especially in the first half when he was leading the Hawks off the glass. He ends up with 6 points, 7 rebounds, 3 offensive. 9 points for Peyton Sanford. Peyton was a perfect 3 for 3 from distance as well. 8 points for Chris Murray. 5 points for 8 points for Chris Murray. 5 points for Joe Toussaint. Also 5 points for Tony Perkins. Everybody contributed off the Hawkeye bench tonight. Austin Ash reined in a couple threes tonight. Josh Agundale had a dunk. Aaron Eulis with 3 points and did another good job of running the offense. He had 3 assists, no turnovers. The Hawkeyes go 39 of 65. 19 threes in 34 attempts. That's one shy of the school record, and made 13 of 21 free throws. That starts our Latham Seeds charity stripe recap. The Hawkeyes struggle a little bit at the foul line tonight, but they didn't need free throws given the way they were shooting threes. Hawks made 13 of 21 from the charity stripe. That's 62%. Maryland was 11 of 13, 84.5%. That's your charity stripe recap, brought to you by Latham High-Tech Seeds. Just like Coach McCaffrey relies on diverse talents to put a winner on the court, no seed company has more trait and genetic diversity than Latham High-Tech Seeds. Thank you, Latham Seeds, for supporting Hawkeye basketball and the American Cancer Society through the Hawkeye charity stripe promotion all season long. Back to our Hy-Vee stat recap. The Hawkeyes out-rebounded Maryland 37-28. 12 offensive boards for the Hawks. That was critical as well. Iowa, again, single digits in turnovers with just 9. Iowa had 8 steals and 3 block shots. For Maryland, they shoot 31 of 65 and 14 of 26 from distance. So good shooting by Maryland tonight, just shy of 50%. But the Hawkeyes shot 60% for the game. That's tough to beat. Maryland with 14 threes and 26 attempts, those 11 of 13 from the foul line. And the Terps were led in scoring by Hakeem Hart. He had a hot first half, ends up with 19 points. I take that back. Fats Russell, the little point guard, threw in 3-point goals late. He ends up with 20 points. That's a season high for him. 19 for Hakeem Hart. 2 others in double figures, both substitutes. Ian Martinez had 12. Marcus Dockery had 10. 9 for Eric Ayala. Hawks held him 6 below his season average of 15. 8 for Dante Scott. So they held their go-to guys in check tonight. Solid defensive effort for the Hawks. Xavier Green had but 5 points. Maryland with 12 turnovers. The Terps had 6 steals, 2 block shots. So Iowa gets 19 points off Maryland turnovers and 19 points off second chance rebounds. It's just solid statistics all over the sheet for the Hawkeyes tonight, who led 57-41 at halftime, led by as many as 37 midway through the second half, and win it 110-87. That's our Hy-Vee stat recap courtesy of Hy-Vee. Score big savings and shop online at HyVeeDeals.com. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
American Equity salutes today's hero of the game and is a proud sponsor of the ongoing recognition of our military at Hawkeye games this season. Thank you to all the men and women, past and present, who have served our country and allow all of us to enjoy the freedom and liberty we enjoy today. American Equity's vision is to become the premier insurance company specializing in retirement savings and income products. To learn more about our company, please visit our website at american-equity.com.
When you build a network locally engineered for the home team, you know how important a strong connection is on game day. So you give every fan in town access to 5G at no extra charge. Now, when you switch to US Cellular, you can get unlimited 5G data for only $30 a month with 4 lines. Join the nationwide network built from your town up and stay connected to your home team with US Cellular 5G. Switch today and get unlimited 5G data for only $30 a month with 4 lines. Terms apply. 5G not available everywhere. See uscellular.com for details.
What are you craving? The Wig and Pin in Ankeny, across from DMAC, is proud to offer dine-in and carry-out. Home of the famous Flying Tomato Pizza and Chicago-style deep dish, the Wig has all of your favorites, including thin crust pizza, appetizers, lots of sandwiches like the Turkey Club and Reuben, soups and salads you'll love, and a full bar. Call to order or just come on in for lunch and dinner. The Wig and Pin in Ankeny. What are you craving?
What's better than bread? More bread. Put more bread in your wallet when you make no car payments for the next 3 months by moving your car loan to Community Choice. Plus, we'll do our best to help you lower your monthly payment. You know what? We'll even go one better. We'll buy your car loan. Get $150 cash when you sell us your vehicle loan of $15,000 or more. It takes just 60 seconds to get started online. Go to unbankyyourbread.com. See website for details on subject credit approval and analysis.
Welcome back to the U.S. Cellular postgame show. Iowa, an impressive win here tonight, 110-87 over Maryland, cashing in on 19 three-point goals, 10 of those by Jordan Bohannon, a new single-game record for Hawkeye. Let's get the thoughts of Fran McCaffrey. How did he see it from the bench? Boy, was he welcome back in a big way from a 5-day hiatus due to testing positive for the virus. But Fran's got to be feeling pretty good right now. Bobby Hansen's ready to go in the Hawkeye locker room with Coach McCaffrey. He's sponsored by your Iowa John Deere dealers like Van Wald Equipment, with locations in Rock Island, Sac City, Story City, Toledo, Urbandale, and Woodbine. Here's Bobby with Coach McCaffrey.
Well, Coach, what an impressive victory here on the road against Maryland, and I'm just going to turn it over to you for your initial reaction.
You know what, Bobby? This is a tough place to play. They've got some really good players. I felt we locked into the game plan, to personnel. They came out hot, Maryland did. They hit, I think, their first 5 threes, but we kept pushing the ball. We kept moving it, sharing it. And we have a team that has a lot of different players who contribute. I thought the stretch at the end of the half, we got a little bit of separation and we spread it to 16. But then, the 16 can go to 8 or it can go to 24. And it went to 24 because of our defensive intensity. And again, our unselfishness. But everybody I put in, Bobby, was terrific.
Yeah, they really did. And from a statistical standpoint, I can't remember the last time 2 Hawkeyes had 30 points. Keegan Murray unstoppable on top of Jordan Bohannon's three-point shooting.
Bob, you look at the stats, you see, okay, 19 threes. You figure, okay, we're just jacking, we're just moving it and shooting. But we had 40 points in the paint. Think about that. That's really hard to do, 40 points in the paint with 19 made threes. That's a team that understands how to mix it, how to move it, how to play in and out and in, drive it. I thought our penetration and our recognition and our screening and our cutting, we've been really working on that, and the guys really executed to perfection.
And Philip brought the toughness there, I think, in the first half.
He did. He always does. He is so unselfish. If anything, I wish he would be a little more aggressive offensively because he has that in his game. But all he wants to do is win. He gets people open. He finds people. He can pass it. He can put it on the deck. You can switch with him. He's terrific in ball screens. He hard hedges. He gets back, and he never makes mistakes. He just battles, and you have to love that guy.
And Coach, talk about Maryland three-point shooting. I mean, it was just a shootout, at the OK Corral, if you will, in that first half. Would you tell your guys to just keep D'ing them up?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard because Fats is he's a handful. I mean, if you just continually press up, he's going to go by you. But I thought we did really well on Scott and Ayala's penetration. Fats got away from us a couple of times, but in the second half we did a better job. We contested. We had that one stretch where they missed a bunch, and then they hit a bunch after that, but we got the lead extended in that one period of time. The key is when you get them to miss, you got to make sure. They had, I think, 6 offensive rebounds in the second half. We really didn't give many in the first half. In the second half, they had a few too many.
Yeah, let's talk about some individual play guys off the bench. Peyton Sanford came in, got a couple baskets, and he was scrapping under the hoop.
He was great. I thought Tony in the second half was terrific. Joe Toussaint was spectacular in both halves. It's always great to see him play well when his family's here. I thought Ulis did some good things. He's really going after Fats, and Fats is a handful. He gets in the lane, he spins, he shoots turnaround jumpers. But, I thought Chris Murray, again, was great. Ash comes in and bangs 2 threes. Really proud of everybody.
Yeah, and Coach, now a chance to, depending on what the schedule is, but on the schedule right now, 3 games in a row at home.
Yeah, and as far as I'm concerned, we have one. We have the next one against Nebraska on Sunday. We're ready for that one, and then we'll think about what's after that.
Okay, Coach, thanks for your time. Congratulations on a great victory, and see you on the airplane.
Appreciate it, Bobby.
Postgame chat with Bobby and Fran McCaffrey is brought to you each game night by Van Wall Equipment. Nothing runs like a deer, especially when supported by the team at Van Wall Equipment. Stop by one of their locations and learn how to farm better, work smarter, and play harder when you run with Van Wall Equipment, and John Deere. Iowa made 19 three-pointers tonight, the most by the Hawkeyes in a Big Ten game in program history, surpassing the 16 made triples against the Terrapins on February 25th of 2017, when Jordan Bohannon was 8 of 10 from 3. And tonight, Jabo, 10 of 16. Can't say that enough, how good that feels and sounds, as Bohannon, needless to say, busted out of his scoring slump this evening. I wouldn't even call it a scoring slump. So the Hawkeyes with 2 players at 30 points plus, Keegan Murray and Jordan Bohannon, and they defeat Maryland 110-87. Back with more U.S. Cellular postgame show in a minute. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
Hawk fans, stop in and visit the newly transformed Hyatt Regency Coralville Hotel and Conference Center. Located in the heart of the Iowa River Landing, walking distance to Extreme Arena, home of the Iowa Hawkeyes volleyball team, as well as some great restaurants, shopping, and scenic walking trails along the Iowa River. Hyatt Regency is the new home of Hawk Talk with Fran McCaffrey this fall. Come find your place at Hyatt Regency, where we care for people so they can be their best.
At Mid-American Energy, being obsessively, relentlessly at your service means delivering reliable, affordable energy to you. And it also means marking underground utility lines before you break ground to keep you safe. Trimming trees to keep them away from electric lines so power is there when you need it. And it means working safely and quickly to power your home and business, no matter what the weather. Obsessively, relentlessly at your service. That's Mid-American Energy.
This is John.
Hey, my name is John Jackson.
He's not some actor. He's a steward of the land with a John Deere 3 Series tractor and a PTO Quick Connect that hooks up rear implements with a single click. John runs with us because to him, there's nothing more important than connecting with the land. Nothing runs like a Deere. Hear John's story at Deere.com.
Stop by your local John Deere dealer for a test drive today or learn more at Deere.com. Your Iowa John Deere dealers, proud sponsors of Hawkeye basketball.
Hy-Vee Mealtime to Go is mealtime made easy. Just order delicious meals online for convenient curbside pickup or have it delivered. Want breakfast? Hy-Vee Mealtime to Go. Need lunch? Hy-Vee Mealtime to Go. Doing dinner? Hy-Vee Mealtime to Go. Get pancakes, burgers, fried chicken, lasagna, Hai Chai Asian dishes, sushi, pizza, and more. If you're craving it, Hy-Vee Mealtime to Go has it with curbside pickup or delivery. Order today at Hy-Vee.com/mealtime.
This is the U.S. Cellular postgame show. Iowa defeats Maryland 110-87 off a record-shooting performance by point guard Jordan Bohannon. You heard him say he's most comfortable running the show with the ball in his hands. And You know, maybe we should have seen this coming tonight as Iowa defeats Maryland 110-87, because it didn't take Bohannon long to get his to dial it up long distance. Tony Perkins comes away with a loose change, heads left of the circle, leaves it for J-Bo. Deep three on the way. Good. He's 1 for 1. Oh, what a big start that is to get him off and going early. Hit his first 2 the other day against Minnesota. We didn't know how big that first 3 was. And, hey, Keegan Murray just didn't step aside and let Jordan steal the show. Keegan Murray drives inside, hits the jump shot. Keegan showing great strength. He was double-teamed and powered right through it. Put Iowa in front 7-6. The Hawkeyes would never trail after that. Keegan came right back for more after a Hawkeye stop. Keegan brings it down himself at 6'8", and he can fly into the lane, turn, shoot, scores again. Number 15's off and rocking and rolling. 30-point night for Keegan Murray. He and Bohannon each with 30 on the game. Of course, it was Bohannon's night. I mean, whether he was early in the shot clock or as it was about to expire, he was spot on. There's Connor, forced out to the wing. Bohannon is going to have to force something up. J-Bo lets it go. Good. He rattled it in from 35 feet. Somehow I felt that one was going to go down with 2 defenders right in his kisser.
That is incredible. That is Steph Curry-like incredible shooting.
It was Steph Curry, very Steph Curry-like. 10 of 16. Jimmer Fredette, Pete Maravich, Rick Mount. Pick anybody. That was Bohannon tonight. That shot at the shot clock buzzer put Iowa up 18-14 midway through that first half. Chris Murray came off the bench and provided some quality of minutes once again. Bohannon back for Iowa. Lob backdoor. Nice catch by Keegan. Keegan with a drop step in the paint. Turns, shoots, and score it. And a foul called, an and 1. You know, lost in all the three-point shooting was 5 assists for Jordan Bohannon, including that nifty deal inside to Chris Murray, who made the and 1. Chris ended up with 8 points tonight, and the Hawks started to pull away at that point. 7:15 to go in the first half. Iowa led 34-28. Then we wind down to the end of the first half, and it was a double dose from Deadeye Bohannon. So Toussaint misses the front end of the 1-on-1, but tipped out by Rebracha to Joe T. Bounces to the wing. Bohannon for 3. Good! Joe Toussaint with the assist. Rebracha with the offensive rebound. Bohannon for 3 more from the corner. Good! He is on automatic. 57-41. That'll be the score at the half. Bohannon 8 of 10 in the first half. He was 8 of 10 the last time he came to Maryland, or last time he shot like that here at Maryland 5 years ago. So the Hawks went to the locker room, led at 57-41, and the first 5 minutes of that second half was a thing of beauty at both ends of the floor as the Hawks got it under control. They went from 16 up to 24 up thanks to a 10-0 run. The first 4 minutes of that second period gradually stretched it to 37-point lead. The only drama left in the building was would Jordan Bohannon get the single game record for the Hawkeyes, and it didn't take him long to accomplish that feat. Maryland really getting aggressive man-to-man now as Iowa is really putting it on him. Bohannon takes the dribble left wing. Step back 3. Good again. 85-54. Bohannon for 3 more. Good! Double digits. 10 threes by Jordan Bohannon. Fran McCaffrey can't even believe it. That was the single game school record of 10 threes. With 10:04 to go in the game, Iowa led 88-54. And he's been hunting Chris Kingsbury for a long time, and tonight he broke Chris Kingsbury's single-game record of 9. Chris had done that twice. Bohannon with 10 threes, and the Hawkeyes roll to a 110-87 victory. Those are the Pioneer breakthrough performance plays of the game. When it comes to breakthrough performances and higher yields in your cornfields, choose the brand that's revolutionized how corn is developed. Choose Pioneer. Learn more at cornrevolution.com. We'll wrap up the U.S. Cellular postgame show after this break. The Hawkeyes defeat Maryland 110-87. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
Even the best point guards need a plan before heading onto the court. What happens when your new game plan involves a new and promising career? IowaWorks.gov is where Iowans can create the playbook for a new future. With more than 80,000 quality job listings and career counseling resources, IowaWorks.gov can educate you about apprenticeships, training programs, and valuable ways to earn while you learn. Our coaches don't have clipboards, but they can get results. Visit IowaWorks.gov today.
The next time you visit Eastern Iowa, check out the official local business partners of the Iowa Hawkeyes. The Jill Armstrong team with Skogman Realty, Bachmeyer Carpet One, Floor and Home, Klosterman Construction, and the Hotel at Kirkwood Center, Iowa's premier luxury hotel, named Iowa Tourism's 2021 Hotel of the Year and awarded the AAA 4 Diamond Award for lodging. To make reservations, visit thehotelatkirkwood.com or call 877-751-5111 for more information.
Get your ice cold Bud Light Seltzer here. Even though you can't go to the game, doesn't mean the game can't be brought to you now here. Just go to budlight.com/delivery. That's budlight.com/delivery.
Give me 2 mangoes.
Coming at you. It's a little short. Ow. Sorry. You know what? I'm just going to walk them over to you.
Whenever there's a game to watch, there's a Bud Light there. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, and Bud Light Seltzer. IRC Beer in Texas, St. Louis, Missouri.
How do you become America's best-selling brand? Let's break it down. Innovative tech means smarter and safer driving. Intelligent all-wheel drive will keep you ready for anything. And built Ford tough trucks will always get the job done. Plus, come into your local Ford store today and get super low APR financing, big cash back, and great lease offers on Ford's full line of cars, trucks, and SUVs. That's Ford, and that's how you become America's best-selling brand. Sales claim based on calendar year sales.
Hawkeye basketball has been brought to you tonight by United Healthcare. Is your small business ready for a big promotion? To support and celebrate small businesses, United Healthcare and Hawkeye Athletics are teaming up for the spotlight on small business sweepstakes. Winners receive radio promotion, social media recognition, and more. All you have to do to enter is visit HawkeyeSports.com/UHC. HawkeyeSports.com/UHC. United Healthcare, a proud sponsor of Iowa Hawkeye Athletics. Final peek at the U.S. Bank scoreboard before we say goodnight from College Park, Maryland. 7th-ranked Duke leads Clemson 60-46 with 10 minutes to go. Tennessee has a 7-point lead on Murray State at halftime. Number 2, Gonzaga 26 and Pacific 11 midway through the first half. Michigan and Purdue up in Ann Arbor. The Wolverines have a 5-point lead on the Boilermakers. 6 minutes to play in the first half. 4th-ranked Arizona leads at Washington State 29-16. 3 minutes to play first half there. And number 22 St. Mary's has a 12-point advantage on San Diego late in the first half. Big wrestling match on Saturday. Oklahoma State and the Iowa Hawkeyes at the Texas Rangers' new ballpark down in Texas. That's a 6:30 go to the mat Saturday night. A match you can hear on our Hawkeye Network affiliate AM 800 KXIC in Iowa City, or it'll be streamed live online via iHeartRadio. The Hawkeye women a winner last night over Minnesota, 88-78 in college basketball. That's our U.S. Bank scoreboard, and that'll wrap up our coverage of Iowa's win here at Maryland, 110-87. Oh, how it was Jordan Bohannon's night. Then again, most nights have been Jordan's night in his career. Join us Sunday now as the Hawkeyes bring a 6-6 Big Ten record, 16-7 overall, back to Carver Hawkeye Arena for a homestand beginning at noon with our pregame coverage as the Hawks host Freddie Hoiberg and the Nebraska Cornhuskers at 1 o'clock. Final again tonight from Maryland, Iowa 110 and the Terrapins 87. Good night from the Xfinity Center. For Bobby Hansen, our engineer-producer Corey Sheets, I'm Gary Dolphin. You've been listening to Hawkeye Basketball from Learfield.
You've been listening to the U.S. Cellular Postgame Show, brought to you by U.S. Cellular, America's locally grown wireless. Hawkeye Basketball has been brought to you by Case IH. Get in the red zone with Case IH. Visit caseih.com/Hawkeyes. Hy-Vee, the official grocer partner of Iowa Hawkeyes basketball. Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. Extreme, powered by Mediacom. It's the internet dreams are made of. Mid-American Energy. Save energy, save money. Visit midamericanenergy.com for energy-saving tips. And by U.S. Bank, helping individuals and businesses work toward their financial goals. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Also brought to you by Ford, inviting you to visit your local Ford store or buyfordnow.com. Governor's Traffic and Safety Bureau, by the Iowa Governor's Traffic Safety Bureau, who reminds you to click it or ticket day or night. Shields, right there with you. And by Authentic Brand. Look authentic, feel authentic, be authentic. Get your game day gear online at authentic-brand.com. The preceding has been a Learfield presentation on the Hawkeye Sports Network.